Just say go
There
live.
it is, right there. Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show tonight.
And our excellent adventures.
There you go. So we're live. Where are we at tonight?
We are at One-Eyed Jack's here on Main Street in Sturgis.
That's right. So if you happen to be in the Sturgis area, we're over in the far side of the bar.
In the Australian room.
Yeah, there you go. And so you can stop by and say hi or have a drink with us or whatever you want to do. Right now we're drinking tea because we're going to talk about the weather here.
Water.
Wait till you hear what the temperature is in Sturgis.
Tomorrow.
Wait till you hear what today was. And I thought tomorrow was going to be the bad day.
Yep.
So
well, right now it says
let's see,
not too bad.
Get a few people on. Let me see if I can hear myself. Turn this up a little bit.
Well, right now it says not too bad.
There you
It
go.
says 97.
All right. Got
Flies.
flies.
Well,
I want to remind you again, if you're coming to Sturgis, the number one thing you need to bring is a fly swatter.
And bug spray.
There is 1,000,000,001 flies.
You counted that one.
Because it's just crazy. We were just thinking just 2 weeks ago when we got here, we're like, hey, the bugs aren't too bad. We don't have much on the windshield.
We spoke too soon.
It's like, hey, this is going to be a pretty good rally. Well, then last week when we ate over at Loud American yesterday, last Sunday when we did the live, we were over there and the flies were kind of bad. And then now the flies are everywhere, and they're going to get a lot worse as the rally gets closer. They call them rally flies, is what they call them. They show up for the rally. And
just like everybody else.
We're going to be flattening around, and we're not trying to take off. We're trying to keep the damn flies off of us.
Hi, Paul. Oh my gosh. 16 days to road time. All
that's
right.
Rally's coming up really quick. We'll talk a little bit about the weather now. I think we got quite a few people already coming on.
Mike. I was thinking about you, smoldering in Oklahoma. It isn't much cooler here.
Today, 100 degrees in downtown Sturgis.
Crazy.
You heard me right. 100 degrees. Actually, they were predicting tomorrow 104. Well, they changed it now. It's going to be 108. So hopefully that heat will be gone by the time you guys get here. But just like we've been saying all along, this is going to be a hot rally.
Yes, it is.
So make sure you bring whatever it takes to keep you cool. If you want to bring some towels that you soak, some, if you've got if you're like Neil, you got that little refrigerator in there, bring you some of those ice pack things and pack them inside your jacket. You're going to need bring some of that spray where you can spray all the important places to keep you cool.
Traveler One, I've got information for you. Were you the one that asking about a tattoo? You weren't on the last live, I don't think. Bobby Moss on Main Street. If you Google that name, Bobby Moss Tattoo in Sturgis, it'll tell you the address that you can go. That's where Larry Topping he does all the big
he has a convention.
Tattoo conventions. That's who he recommended here in Sturgis.
Yep.
So there you go. I'm pretty sure it was you that asked that.
If you're not, you want a tattoo, there you go.
There you go.
I said, we got somebody that recommended a tattoo artist that recommended another tattoo artist.
You need to come just a little bit earlier.
That's right. She needs a partner for Tuesday. Wait till we tell you what's going on this Tuesday. Do we have any females in the area that are going to be here on Tuesday? We got a special deal we're going to talk about in a few minutes.
Hi, Brian.
So that's the killer news right now is the temperature here. It is getting hot. Tomorrow we don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go out early and do our first ride tomorrow. We haven't been doing any rides yet. We got some great videos coming up soon. Tam did a packing of clothes that she recommends bringing for the rally for women. Shows how to pack the bags and all that. We got that video done. We got Deadwood done. We went through Deadwood. We went through Hill City. That video is all done. Showing you some great places to go. We went to, and what we're trying to do this year compared to any other year is we're trying to do specialty videos for you guys. So what we're going to do is each video we put out is going to be only on one particular item. Unless we're at like the Buffalo Chip or we're at Pappy Hoyle, wherever we're at, the video is going to be only on that subject. We're probably not going to show you a lot of things that actually, like let's say they had a bikini contest today. You're not going to see that tomorrow. You're going to see that after the fact. We're only going to show you things.
Done missed it.
Yeah, done missed it. So we're going to be talking about, as we get into the rally, we're going to be talking about the next event that will be tomorrow. Here's what's happening tomorrow at the Buffalo Chip and all the different places. So we'll give you a rundown. We may be doing shorts on those. We don't know what for sure we're going to do. We're supposed to meet with the Iron Horse next week. We've already met here with One-Eyed Jacks. We got their itinerary for the bands and stuff that they've got going on. So those videos we're going to hang off till probably next week. This week coming up, we're probably going to start showing you some of the towns, what they're doing, what they got going on. A lot of times you ride through these towns, you never stop. But I mean, there's some really great places to check out. Deadwood, you can actually gamble in. So,
So Benjamin wanted to know if there's water refilling stations in town, or do you have to buy it all? Is that for your RV? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm assuming just riding around, maybe refill a bottle. We'll have to check.
Mike, when you leaving?
We will have to check and see what the story is on that. Normally, the city's usually pretty good about stuff, and like I said, we're still pretty far out. We've still got, 2 more weeks before we really get to pre-rally. So I would think they'd have something going on. If it's going to be this 100-degree weather, I rode the bike yesterday, and it was like 90 something. I thought, geez, I'm going to die out here. And
Too hot for Bigfoot. Yeah, I think Bigfoot's high up in the country,
yeah.
somewhere in a cave where
You
it's
get
nice
back
and
to some
cool.
of these towns. Deadwood's a little bit cooler, a couple of degrees. So some of these towns you can get into. But if you're going to go out to Devil's Tower, or you're going to go out to my favorite place, the Badlands.
No,
Let me see
you'll
what
be
the
roasting there.
let's see what the temperature is right now. What's the temperature in the Badlands? And it's
It's only 100 there.
yeah, it was a 101, so not too bad.
I don't know. Well, that's what they say in these pop-up thunderstorms come at night, because the heat comes in and hits up against the Black Hills, and it gets trapped and it starts rolling around, and it just creates all this moisture, and then you get this pop-up
So
thunderstorm.
that's what we're looking at. Here's what our prediction right now is: it's going to be warmer than normal here. You're going to be, I think we're going to be in the high 80s, 90s, and expect a thunderstorm every late afternoon to evening. And usually they last about anywhere from 15 minutes to about an hour. But anything can happen. You can get hail in that. You can get high winds in that. You can get a downpour. So there's a lot of, be prepared for that. That's why I told everybody, I did the video the other day, make sure you download some kind of app on your phone for weather and check that out, and check it out as often as you can when you got internet, because you're going to be riding around out here and there's no internet. So when you come into a town, pull it up on your phone, just like here. We were in Hill City this morning, and coming into Hill City, we had nothing. But once we got into town, the internet kicked in, and we were able to check things that we needed to check while we were there. So,
my shirt
She's taking her clothes
popped
off.
off again. Thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
Here, we got our first waitress is showing up.
Yeah.
So tell everybody your first name.
Hello, my name is Daniela.
And do you work days, evenings? What are you going to work?
I work all day, 7 to
Oh,
12.
okay. All right. So she's here all day. So you think you'll be working inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside. Stay where it's cooler. So they can come in here and buy you a drink.
Yes, of course.
There you go. That's great. So there's our first waitress that we've got. I got a couple of them on duty here. It's a Sunday now, so it's kind of slow here. A lot of people have left. We've had a really good weekend. We've seen a lot of bikes out here. A lot of people are already here.
So Sid said to wear a wet vest. That really helps.
Yep. Now we have the cooling vests. We bring them along. Now we haven't tried. A lot of times,
If it's humid, they don't work as well.
but if
Works
you
really good in Arizona.
But I mean, anything that's cool. If you just wipe your face off with a cool rag,
Anything.
and
Well, they have these hats now that I've seen that I wonder if you could wear, like if you wear a helmet, if you put that on under your helmet, it's supposed to make your head like 10% cooler than just without it
you
on.
get it at Home Depot.
Yeah, and then also we used to have those. They were called frogs that you wet them and you put it around. Yes, you did. Thanks. Put it around your neck. You wet them, and that kind of keeps you cool too. So a couple things. There's some things out there that you can use.
You can try. And one of the big things we're saying is hydrate.
Yeah.
Make sure you pack your bike. Either stop. I even seen Harley's got them now. They got the bags you can put ice in and put your bags in. Rick Rack's going to be selling those. They'll be here for the pre-rally on the 30th. They'll be here on that Saturday.
Or if you're in a place that has a refrigerator freezer, you can freeze you a couple bottles of water and then just throw them in there.
Throw them in the side
Then when you
box
get ready
or in a
to drink
bag.
them, at least they're cool.
So you need something out here, especially on some of these rides. There's no place to stop on some of them.
114 in Indio today, Indio, California.
I think it's about at home. Let me see what home's temperature is.
Out in Arizona. I'm sure it's close to that.
Actually, it was
Rest of the
hotter
world-
here this morning than it was in Arizona this morning when I looked.
There's Daryl S. Everybody's on tonight. How about that?
I got to go to my regular one.
Oops. Good evening, all. There's Harley Frank. This is the other Mustang Nights, Riza from Ohio. So I see your name on here, Mustang Nights. How about that? Okay. So Slim Jim, I did get your picture. We haven't put it up on Facebook yet. He put his the thing you won,
Oh, okay.
the phone holder. It's he sent it an email, so I saw that yesterday. CC Ryder, tent camping in Creekside. Do we have to worry about snakes?
I'd say no. I haven't, the whole time we've been out here, we
Never
haven't
seen.
ran into any snakes while we've been out here. I'm not saying there's not any rattlers and stuff. You
Oh,
get
I'm
out
sure
here in the
there are.
rocks and stuff like that, but I don't think, it's not gonna get that cold, so I don't think they're gonna come around. You know, a lot of times when it's cold weather, they
They
kind of
like to be
climb
around
into
a
your
warm body.
climb into your sleeping bag with you.
There's 87 Ricer. How you doing tonight? B Ryder. Hi, Case. How it's going? 2 weeks to go. All right. I know. We're getting excited to see all you guys. I think Bob's using trucking machine now. Wow.
It's 100 at our house and home. It's 115 degrees right now.
Yep.
The high, did they show me the high today? Well, but see what's nice about our temperature? It feels like 115 degrees. And the
We're
humidity.
here where it's 108.
Well,
It
dew
feels
point
like
is high.
118.
Well, it'd be a little warm. It's 11% humidity and 48% dew point.
That's
So
high for out there.
it's a little steamy. They've got, see what's going to cool down there tonight. But it's what the only nice thing is it has been cooling down here at night into the 60s. So it's not too bad. Last night, actually, you could have opened the windows. We were out letting the dog out later.
Yep. Mike said, congratulations to Bob and Tam on 5 million views and 18,000 subscribers. It took us a long time to get to 18. We got to 16 last year in Sturgis, and then finally got to 17, and then we've been like stuck at 17 for almost a year now, and finally broke the 18. So that's nice that we broke that.
But what's really great now is we are gaining about 100 a day right now. So
we were thinking about having a contest.
well, actually, Mike's when Mike gets here, hopefully we won't have 20,000 by the time Mike gets here. We got to do a video with him because he's got a challenge out there that if we get 20,000 subscribers, he's going to have a Bob and Tam tattoo put on while he's here. We filmed that.
There you go. How about that?
So that'd be kind of special. So all you guys have to
and we've got
get
some
your friends.
Friends coming over from Australia. They're going to be here in Sturgis, so we're going to meet up with them. So
we might even actually have a more than 1 or 2 people show up at our meet and greet.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So we've got some really great things. If you guys are going to be here, it's going to be here on Monday the 8th, and it's going to be over at Kathmandu, which is
we did a video
right here
on
in
how to
Sturgis.
get there,
Yep,
so
it's not up
that'll
yet.
be coming up.
And so it's just, if you know where the Veteran Cemetery is, if you have no clue, all you do is you go out here from Sturgis, get on the 90, and you head east. The very next exit you get to is the Veteran Cemetery. Make a right, go about a mile down the road on the rock or the road. It's not rock road, and you'll get to Kathmandu. And so that's where it's going to be. We've got a bunch of giveaway stuff. We got some hats. We've got some T-shirts. We've got some magnets. We got a whole bunch of neat stuff that we're going to be, when you come in, you get a ticket, and we'll be giving stuff away.
Drawing raffles and then
Throughout the evening or afternoon, or however long people stay. Starts at 3 p.m. And we're going to explain all that on a video. You mainly come up to the gate, you tell them you're with Bob and Tam, and they say, come on in, and you'll go over there, and we're going to show you a video of how to get in there, where we're going to be at, and you show up, and who's crying?
No, he says, it's 73 here in Pennsylvania. I'm going to melt. I'm like, boo-hoo.
Well, just think of poor Neil that's coming from Alaska, where he's probably still got snow in the mountains. And but yeah, it's definitely going to be a warm weekend or rally time. I mean, where
we're at is at One Eyed Jack's. Here, move your head a little bit.
Why?
They want to see where we are. We need to go the other way. We're at One Eyed Jack's. Oh, we have another waitress. Waitress number 2.
Well, this is one of our merchandise.
Oh,
all right.
So tell us your name.
Zainab.
Okay.
Dana? All right.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm working in the store.
Okay, so you're doing the T-shirts and all that kind of good stuff?
Yeah.
So are you here almost every day?
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
much?
she's been working hard.
All right. So they can come in and buy a T-shirt from you?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's where we are. We're at One Eyed Jack's, and these are some of the girls that are working here. So if you come into One Eyed Jack's, you'll get to see some of these girls.
Yep. So the first one was a waitress, and this young lady that was just here, she takes care of the T-shirts outside.
Yes, he does. Wyatt always has cold drink for you.
Yep. And so we got a lot of really neat stuff that's going to be coming up here in the next few weeks. I had a whole list of things. We should have wrote them all down that I want to talk about today.
And I don't even have my pen, so I'm trying to stop you. So I just brought my glasses and I didn't bring my pen.
So I truck back up.
Yes, I did.
So pretty exciting out here. We got moved over to the next campground. We're still in Rapid City. We're there till a week from this Friday coming up. So we're still pretty much 2 weeks.
Till the 29th, yeah, we'll be there.
29th, we moved to Kathmandu and we'll be there. We're not going to end up going to the Buffalo Chip for pre-rally. The reason is because we got the dog and we could get in there, but we'd have to kind of keep the dog in low, and it's just a pain in the butt taking him out. So, we'd have to hide him to go to the bathroom.
He likes to play. I try to play ball with him every morning and every night for at least 5 minutes, if not a little bit longer. But because he's getting old, the other day I was throwing the ball, and all of a sudden he just laid down. I'm like, "Are you done?"
So a lot of you may not have seen him. He was on some of the videos at our last rally. That's Charlie. He's a chocolate lab.
Kathmandu.
And he hasn't been on. I lost my.
Your rubber?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. There's not one on that one either. This one is like part of it's missing.
His glasses.
Glasses. Right. Bendable. Bendies.
Bender's coming out. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys see him on there. He's been with us from the very beginning, I think. He's coming out. He's coming out to see Rod Zombie. So, hey, you guys, two back in the classroom again. There you go, Mark. So, yeah, I didn't bring in.
So have you guys seen the video on the Buffalo Chip? It's all asphalted now.
How about that?
Pretty much all the main roads are all done. You can pretty much get, especially coming. The worst one
There you
was
go.
coming down the hill. It was just very dangerous going down to Bikini Beach. It was really rough. All that on both sides now is all finished. It goes all the way to the amphitheater. On the right there, you've seen, if you watch it, it went all the way down to the back gate. It's all asphalted now. Now going up the hill, if you're up there like where the Monkey Man and
it's
stuff
not
like
out
that
yet.
stays, I think that's the back 40. I think is what that one is up there. Now between all that, it's grass. Now it'll be dust as the rally gets to the end, but he's not going to asphalt that.
It's coming out.
Now the other roads that go up there, like the road going up to that bathroom, they didn't blacktop it, but they did tar it. But don't worry about your bike; it's all dry and everything like that. So I think the dust is going to be really good there. No, that there's not going to be much dust. So I think the only places we're really going to see any dust at the chip is going to be in the camping area yourself, where your unit might be at. There could be some there. People are zipping up and down the dirt road. And the only other road they did not do is if you're down on looking at the stage, way out there, almost on the road taking you to the airport. There's a road down there along the bottom that didn't make it to the asphalt. That'll be next year, they said. So that one didn't get done. But I mean, that's not the upper road you're going to go on it most of the time anyway. The only people that's going to go down on that road should only be the people that are traveling down there. So I think the dust this year is going to be 98% better than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So I think that's really exciting. They won't be watering the roads down and stuff like they did before. So that'll be, a lot of guys don't like that. Get your bike dirtier yet. So
Well,
that's good.
and then it's not only that it was all rock, it was steep and there was a lot of different, there was potholes and stuff. So now it's pretty smooth. They did have some big tractor trailers down there and they kind of got a little rough around the edges. Hopefully that's not going to damage the asphalt too much down there.
No,
So CC Ryder, Crap on a Cracker said that he tent camps right next to the creek and he's never had an issue with snakes. He's done it before and he's going to do it again. Mike said only 2,000 to tattoo.
there you go. So
And then somebody else asked about the women packing thing. That's coming up.
that video will be coming up this week. I haven't picked what day it's going to come out yet. It's all done, ready to go. I guess got to send it up to YouTube and it's ready to roll. Could be tomorrow. But we just did a video today. I didn't end up finishing it all. We were just there's some things already going on here.
Yep, lots of stuff going on.
There's already a couple of big tents going up. There's a couple of big vendor trucks that are already showed up here. So we're getting close. The Harley dealer, all their big tents are up. I didn't realize how many they had up there. They've got the big giant one, which we already shot the video on. They've got the other one that's down at about halfway down the parking lot there. That is where they were doing the installs at. And then the other half of the tent is their stock and stuff that they have there. That tent's up. And there's a couple little tents that shoot off the back of the main tent, which I don't know if I've ever noticed that before.
I think they had, one was full of stock, remember? Because
No, that was the tent that was down at the bottom. The big tent at the bottom. That's where
Mike was at. Okay.
That's on the other side of that is where they do the installs for stuff that they're selling. So I don't know what those two little tents shooting out of the back. Mike wasn't there the other day when we did the packing one. So actually we went to Harley Davidson and then we just did it in the showroom. She got some clothes from them and so you didn't get to see her undies and her socks. They didn't have any of those to show
Hi,
you.
Neil. Neil's on.
So yeah.
They said the little waitress was nervous.
Yeah, they both were, I think.
Yeah. I don't think they really want.
That's the DJ guy, and he's actually a relative. How many of you will know? He's actually a relative of Pappy Hoyle, which is kind of neat. We did a video on him, but we've never put it up yet. It may be after the rally before I get it up.
Hey, Lonesome.
But so
when are you getting up here?
We've got a lot of stuff. You really need to go get your paper because I wanted to start asking people when you're coming in and where you're staying at. Let her wait till she goes back first.
Well, here you gotta do the. I hate these chairs. The comments, so I don't get real far behind. I'm doing halfway decent.
All right, let me look at the comments. What do we got? Thumbs up, everyone, please. Yep, open mind. Yep, like those thumbs ups. That keeps us going. Whoops. Let me get the big computer up here, and the sun's shining on our eyes. Oh, Ryder X, you going to spell out what happened to your bike? He may not want to talk about it. Can't be young. Hi, James. You should get on that too. Post a pic on Facebook. Well, no, Steven should get one. Let's see. Oh, we're still going here. Okay, are the big vendors there yet? Right now, the first big truck that's pulled up is I can't think of it. It's a leather shop, the big leather company that's got about 10 million booths here. Their truck's sitting across the street here. You zip through these. Jasmine Klein, I don't think is at Loud American. They're going to be at Glencoe. So I don't think. I just posted a thing on Facebook. Look on Facebook and see if it says Jasmine Kane in there. I put Loud American on there. Where's my Facebook at? Right here. Darn flies. That's the worst thing out here again. Flies are going to be really, really bad this year. So make sure you bring plenty of fly swatters with you. It is crazy. Let me look here. Where's my thing for Loud American? Look. Everybody's supposed to way too much stuff. Let's see. Jasmine Kane. No, Jasmine Kane. Oh, yeah, it is on there. When she comes back, I'll run across the street and we'll ask when that's going to be. Probably, but I mean, she's not at the top, so it's kind of odd. So we'll check and see when that is. I'm hearing that a lot of people are canceling their trip. Yes, there is people canceling, but not a lot. There's probably going to be, I don't know. Well, first of all, they exaggerate the numbers people come in here. Let's say they're going to predict 400,000 people here. So let's say there's 100 people trying to cancel their reservation. That's really nothing. You're seeing them on the internet because a lot of these people, even on our Sturgis page that we have, some people are posting it 5 or 6 times the same one. One we want to tell you is anybody, well, here's what the Buffalo Chip told us the other day. You cannot transfer anything at the Buffalo Chip anymore at this moment. They said that there's a whole bunch of scams going on out here right now. So be leery of anybody that's trying to rent a house, anybody that's trying to sell a membership or sell a campground thing. You need to call, if it's a campground, you need to call that campground. And make sure if it's Glencoe or if it's Steel Pony or whoever it is, call them up and make sure this person has a reservation and it can be transferred. Because we're hearing that this happened in Daytona. A lot of people this year got screwed in Daytona, and I think it's going to happen here too. So Buffalo Chip, they probably know because people are already calling them and telling them that. I got to run next door and see when Jasmine Kane, somebody want to know Jasmine Kane was playing next door. I didn't think they were.
No, I think
they are. They're on the list. I looked.
Oh, all right. I heard they're going to be out at Glencoe.
Well, she might play more than one place.
I guess.
Don's talking to them. So, any talk about Harley Davidson 2023 models? No. But Harley always brings something out during the rally. Well, see, the funny thing was we called the dealer the other day and said, hey, because we heard now that Hill City is going to have demo rides there. And Deadwood's having them there. And Spearfish Canyon has one down there. They have them downtown. They also have them out at Pappy Hoyle. And we're like, well, how many other places are they having them at? And they're like, oh, we only thought they were having them at Spearfish. Well, they're way behind too. So a lot of people don't know with corporation, what's going on. I guess you can look at the next couple ones. Right. Know what's going on with corporations. Like we just found out yesterday, the Clydesdales are not coming to the rally this year. But maybe they didn't want to come every year. They might have been going to come for the 80th. That's
what I think. I think they had them scheduled for the 80th because they had them scheduled at all these places and they were all over the place.
Let me run across the street and I'll see what Jasmine Kane's playing.
All right. They're going to be at Loud American?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Hey, Don. Mark, if you get a Bob and Tim tattoo,
In case they got focus with all the
All
flames
right.
on it, I can take a picture of it.
If you get a Bob and Tim tattoo, you can watch their videos for free. How about that? Leaving the 25th for May. So, Mike, when are you leaving? Because I know you how long are you taking to get from Phoenix out to here? Because I hope you're taking enough time where you can, hey, Tammy, that's okay. Now the party can start, huh? So, yeah, because he's going up along the long way. So, Mike is. He's going from Phoenix all the way up the coast of California, up to Oregon, and across. Oh, we got another girl coming in, another bartender. I'm assuming a bartender.
This is one of our waitresses.
Oh,
This is
she's a
Stacy.
waitress.
Come on in.
There you go. So
Hi.
tell them your name
Stacy's my name.
and what do you work during the day? You'll be here all through the rally?
I work days and nights.
Oh, there you go. And what area do you work in? A specific area?
Waitressing.
So just all over the bar.
Yep, the main floor.
All right. Okay, that sounds good. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you. So that's another one of the waitresses that she'll be here taking care of you if you come out to One Eye Jack's during the rally. So they're pretty busy. One Eye Jack's is going to have breakfast in the mornings. I think it starts at 7 or 7:30. I think they're just going to be like breakfast burritos. Right now, if you come before the rally, they have breakfast every morning. I think they're going to have a bigger menu. But during the rally, it's going to be a very limited breakfast menu. But if you want to get up and go on an early ride, you can come here, get some breakfast, and hit the road if you're staying somewhere close around here. Can I get a Bob tattoo, but not a Bob and Tam tattoo? Mrs. Ryder would be upset with another woman's name on my body. Sure, you can do whatever you want, Ryder X. There's 168 people. All right, I've got 206. So if you're on, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. YouTube likes that. So if you're on before you get off, give us a big thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, let us know. And if you're coming out, let us know when you're coming, where you're staying, and then we're going to try to get everybody's name down, and hopefully we'll get caught up with you all. So we are having a meet and greet, and that's on Monday, August 8th at 3 o'clock at Kathmandu. So, howdy, how are you doing? So Harley One Forever is going to be at our meet and greet. If you guys haven't been watching him, he's going to be at our meet and greet also on Monday. So he's going to be there too. So if you watch him, you'll get to meet him also. Didn't get, so Jill's on. You guys are all talking. A lot of people show up before the rally. They come in waves. Last year was really big. There was like tons of people here before the rally started. So right before pre-rally and during pre-rally, tons of people. And then when the rally started, it's like all those people left and this big old wave came in. Then normally what happens on Wednesday, a lot of people used to leave and a new set of people came in. Well, that Wednesday, a lot of people left and that second wave never came. So it's like the second wave now is, the first wave's coming pre-rally, second wave is during rally, and then there hasn't been a third wave. So what we're thinking is this year isn't going to be quite as busy because it's not a major one. It's the 82nd, so it's not the 80th or the 85th. And the gas prices are kind of high. Everybody's kind of still getting over COVID and everything. So I'm not sure. We're thinking it's going to be not quite as busy of a rally as it has been in the last 2 years. All right. So poor Ryder X still having issues with his bike, even though he got all that engine work done. So he's buying all that stuff again. Hot leathers. What?
Well,
Was it last year?
No, well, we got a girl that we're going to be talking to now.
Oh,
I
you
just
found
met.
somebody? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Did you get her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, but I forgot it. You go over there. She's sitting in the back of the bar.
Signature for
So I put it up the 29th to 30th. That's got to be wrong because the rally's not even started yet by that day. She must have been the 9th through something, and I just misunderstood her. So we're going to be doing a review on the bar. I talked to her, told her we'd be in next week, and she said, "Yeah, I'll talk on the camera." And
So Glenn's coming, staying at the Chip for the first time, August the
you writing it down?
5th through the 13th. He wants to know if he has any advice. So this is Glenn.
Never been at the Chip before?
I guess not. Well, we did have a waitress just come by, but he just introduced another girl. So MASS.
So if you've never been to the
MAN.
chip before, what day are you getting there?
August 5th. So that's first day of rally.
And are you tent camping? Or are you bringing a trailer?
15.
If you're tent camping, you really need to get there a little earlier. The way it works with the buffalo chip, which we didn't really talk about yet this year because it's almost kind of too late to tell anybody. The chip actually opens
Did you
before
ask
free
something
rally.
about hot leathers?
Yeah, somebody was asking who
Oh.
was here already, and I said that leather place. I couldn't think of it. It's Hot
Well,
Leather.
everybody's saying hot leather, hot
Yeah,
leather.
that's
I'm
what
like,
it
I don't
was.
know. Okay.
That's what it was. Somebody want to know if there's any big vendors here yet.
Yeah.
I said Hot Leather just pulled up across the street.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. So next week we'll put a video up. We're probably going to start our videos next week. In the next 2 weeks, before you guys get here, you're going to see all the bars here, the big bars. We've already done here, One Eye Jacks. We just talked to Loud American. They're going to sit down and talk to us. Next week we're sitting down with the Iron Horse. We've already got the Buffalo Chip already taken care of. We'll see if Full Throttle. Normally people ask all the time, why don't you do Full Throttle? Michael Ballard don't want to talk about nothing. And we can't get
Jesse
anything
will. When we
yeah,
get
but
hold of
he's
Jesse.
not going to tell. He talks about the campground. Usually Jesse, they're completely redoing the pool over there now.
Yeah.
And so he's busier than heck. And usually we only get a second of his time. So he really doesn't, he's doing the work. He's not like a lot of these people, like the owners here, they're telling people what to do. And got some more people
We
coming.
got something for the lady.
Okay.
Just Dawn on?
Oh, yeah, Dawn's on.
Dawn always likes to
Yes,
see the
over
guys.
here.
Come over
You
here,
gotta go
guys.
over this way. You gotta
So you can see
yourself
yourself.
on the camera.
There you go.
There we go.
So tell us your names.
First name.
Tom?
Tom?
Yes.
Yannick.
And what do you guys do here at the bar?
Everything.
Oh, so whatever they need, you do.
These guys work their butts off doing
There you go.
anything we ask them to do.
Cool.
So can the ladies buy you a drink if they come by?
Heck yeah.
Are they old enough?
That one is.
They got to
This
buy you
one-
a soda.
You have to
Will
buy you
be
a soda.
soon.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Oh, we are the
Tessie.
same age.
Oh,
Oh, you
same
are?
age.
Are you twins?
No.
Are you
Then how can you
brothers?
be the same age?
Are you brothers?
Are you brothers?
We are cousins.
Oh, you really
Okay,
look
so
alike.
you can look similar. All right.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
So
Thanks,
there you
guys.
go, Dawn. That's just for you.
Yep, that was for Dawn.
Dawn and Gwen and
All those girls say that we never show
There
the
you
guys.
go.
So there's some young stud muffins there for you guys. So check out.
Really young. They must only be 21.
Yeah. So they'll be around. They're probably the barbacks. Probably
Yeah.
what their jobs are.
They're moving
Yeah.
stuff around and
Yeah.
stuff.
Do whatever they
Yeah.
bring in ice, whatever they need. So we're talking about
There you go.
Full Throttle. That's the problem with Full Throttle is Michael Ballard just isn't out to give a lot of information out. He's always trying to make a dollar on something. And so, I don't know. We tried. He talked to us a lot more last year than we've ever been before. We
But okay, but we
we
kept
kept
running
bumping into
into him
but he
everywhere.
won't go on camera. For a guy who's on a reality show, he doesn't want to talk on our channel, at least. I've seen him on a couple other channels saying a few words, but not much of nothing. Jesse, we can usually get him. He'll tell us whatever updates he's doing at the campground, but that's about it. I don't
So
know.
Lone Star will be here August 1st. Okay, where are you staying at, Lone Star?
So that's one of the things we're asking everybody. If you're coming to Sturgis, we want to know when you're coming, when you plan on arriving, and where you're staying at. Just so we
Because I
kind of
think
have a list.
he puts up a booth too. So I
And-
know where's your booth going to be at.
So we just kind of want to know that. So like if we're in an area, maybe we can try to track you down before we go. Hey, we're going to be in Deadwood or something like that, and you're staying out there. Maybe the night before we can. Oh, we've got almost ready now. You go to our website, bobandtams.com. You can click the subscribe to us there, and Tam's going to be during the rally. We're going to be putting out a newsletter to you guys.
Well, it's a way so you can subscribe and then it'll bounce back an email and you have to confirm
you are
that you're
who
a
you are.
subscriber. Yeah, so you have to confirm it, and then once you confirm it, I'll have an email list. So if we're going somewhere, I can say, Bob will say, okay, we're going to go out to Full Throttle. I can write, hey, we're heading out to Full Throttle, should be there at this time.
This will come in your email. Then.
Yeah, so then you'll have to check your email, and hopefully that'll be an easier way to
Well, I know
keep in
some of you
contact with you guys.
don't like Facebook. So, and YouTube is just tough to try to get internet and stuff out there. So maybe with this way, maybe this will work better. I don't know. We'll see. But it's just another option. Our website is up and running. We still have a few more links that we have to put some things on, but we did get it fixed now to where when you subscribe to us, she's getting that information. And when she does a mass mailing, it doesn't have everybody's email on it.
Yeah.
It's only going to have your email on it. We have to actually go in and see who signed up. Even when she sends the email, she doesn't know who it's going to without going in and manually looking at everybody's list because it's a blank email when it comes. It'll have our logo on it. It'll say it's from Bob and Tams, It'll say it's from contact us at bobandcam.com.
Yeah.
So you know it's not a.
Yeah.
And we won't
Scam.
put any links or anything in it, so don't
No.
be worried about clicking on anything.
Larry from
Slide.
no Larry.
Tattoo?
Yes, Larry Tattoo is going to be staying at the Steel Pony.
Yep.
That's
Already
the only
knew
one
that.
I know. Is that where you're staying at, Greg?
And, so there's a lot of people I know staying at Steel Pony. We know a lot of people, but we haven't been
That's
right
what he
now.
said. Is anybody staying at Steel
We
Pony?
haven't been writing that down, so that's why we want to try to do here in this next week, or even on our videos that are coming up. We're going to try to ask, which we haven't did ask. I'll have to put it in the comments at the top for you guys to kind of write in, hey, where you're at when you're coming in. So we kind of have an idea of who's here and who's not. I know there's some people today that made a comment saying on the video this morning saying, hey, I hope we could catch up with you, during the rally. And I'm like, well, we do have the meet and greet on Monday the 8th. And they're like, oh, okay, thanks for telling us. Well, see, they haven't been catching everything. So we know it's tough to catch every video that's coming up and all that like that. So
Greg and Gwen are going to Pappy Hoyle. They'll be here on the 4th, and they're coming to the meet and greet.
Yep. So I know I think that we're going to end up with a lot of people at the meet and greet.
That'll be fun.
And it'll be fun. And, come and go. There's going to be a food truck there. They got a little bar going on. I don't know how much mixed drinks they have. Most of it's beer.
I was going to call him and ask him. I wanted to have a big tub of maybe just some soda and water that I know it'll probably take away from their vendors, but if you wanted alcohol, then you could go into the bar and buy the alcohol. And I didn't know if we should do like a little potluck. Everybody bring like chips and dip or something. I don't know. Whatever you guys want, I don't know. I don't know what to do. We've never had more than 2 people show up
Most
for
meet and greets don't have. Most people have it at a bar or something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. And they're going to have a food truck there. I think they're going to open the food truck early. It normally opens at 5, and I think they're going to open it early. So if you guys want something to eat, there will be food there. So, if you're thinking, oh man, we haven't had lunch yet, or had an early breakfast and hadn't had any lunch.
Are going to be there. Maybe you're going to stay the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to last. We're not going to go all night long on this, but it's going to start at 3, and I probably would think we go through dinner time with it. That I don't know. Depends on how long you people stay around. So like I say, we got a raffle. We're going to give away a bunch of different stuff. Got some T-shirts, some hats, a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to give away. So make sure you come and
Where
check
are
it
you
all
staying
out.
at Harley One Forever? He told us when he was coming, but not where he was staying at. Just check. Jasmine Kane is playing at Loud America starting on July 29th through the 31st. So yeah, she's going to be here
That's really
pre-rally.
weird. That's even before pre-rally.
Yeah, pre-rally starts the 30th.
That's what they told me when I was over there. And I was thinking, the rally really hasn't even started yet. I can't believe that she's here for pre-rally. But we'll have to get a hold of her. I don't know if she give you contact information.
No, but maybe I can Facebook or Face Messenger or whatever.
And see what else she's playing, because I know she's doing Glencoe, and I think in Glencoe she's only playing one night in Glencoe. So she's probably in other bars out here, and we'll have to see.
You'll have to stop by and say hi to him from us. Ken's down in West Palm Beach. He says he's in Pro Monkey territory.
There you go. And,
How's the humidity? It's there.
Yeah.
It's not miserable, but it's warm. Yeah.
Let's see what it is. Oh, holy
Good
crap. We got
afternoon.
214 people.
I know.
We're just
Says
chugging away.
220 up here. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on
We're
before you
looking
head out.
at the weather.
Hey, Bill, how you doing? He's from Washington. I think the state of Washington. The Northwest. NW.
Okay,
Northwest.
so the humidity's not too bad today. Right now at 27% humidity, which is really good, but the dew point's at 56. 60 is when it starts getting miserable. So we're just seconds away from being miserable here.
I know, and the Clydesdales aren't coming.
Nope, no Clydesdales this year. So we'll be getting more and more information as it's going on, just like the Buffalo Chip. They've told us a whole bunch of neat stuff they've got planned, and we're trying to build a relationship with them, so we're not letting that out of the cat in the bag. And it may be that some of the stuff may not be totally arranged yet, and but what's neat about it is they've got Progressive now. Geico's gone, and Progressive is now one of their sponsors, and they're putting in. Geez, we gotta got dark, and they're paying for some other stuff to do. So it's going to be more stuff. I think what's going to end up happening is I think there's going to be some demo trucks there, and there's not going to be a Harley truck. I'll tell you right now. I'll give you that answer right now. No Harley. But there's going to be some demo trucks on their property.
Yep.
So that'll be kind of neat. And they'll be outside, so you don't have to pay to get in on that. We're going to be doing a whole series here real soon about all the things you can do with the chip that's free. I had no idea until last year. None at all. We've been coming out here off and on for 20 years and had no freaking idea. We went to that bar once or twice, and that's it. We've never done anything else at the Buffalo Chip. And when I found out all the stuff, the bike wash where all the bikini girls are at, that's free to see. You know, they've got the garages out there now. They got the Indian garage. They got a Flozzy's garage that changes tires and does all that kind of
Lloyd's
stuff.
is the Indian dealer.
Yeah. And so they do the performance on the Indian out there while you're there. So that's real neat. They got a dyno truck out there. I don't know about the dyno guy. I'm just telling you that there's one there, a dyno guy there. All the bike shows outside. I think they've got 10 or more bike shows. And they're even working on one on the last Sunday. And we're going to get Marilyn. We already did her interview. She's going to come on and tell you all about the bike shows. It's going to be a pretty long video, about a 30-minute video probably. She's got some clips that she sent us
But
from
that way
last
you guys
year.
can watch it, and if there's the bike show you want to see, you won't miss it.
Oh, they're going to give away a brand new, for one of the bike shows, a brand new high-performance S&S complete motor. That's just one prize they're giving away. They got a whole bunch of stuff. And
And you hear all the stuff.
the only the Rat's Hole is the only bike show, I believe it's the only one, that charges you.
For an entry fee.
The rest of the bike shows are free to enter. So one of the ones I want to see, but it ends up being on Tuesday, which is Topless Tuesday, is the Sportster class that they have over at Camp Zero. I really want to see that, because it's these guys do all kinds of crazy stuff to their Sportsters, and I'd really like to see that. I'm hoping we get back in time to see that before it's over. So we'll have to see how it goes.
So Neil and Nomad, I know you guys where you're staying, but what day are you guys both getting here?
I think Neil said the 4th. I think he wrote me this morning.
So Brian said he's staying at the Chip. He's the one that won the wristbands.
There you
So
go.
how about that? And he's getting in on the 6th. Okay.
What section did you end up going in? Did you go in Blue Sky? Are you over in the
I
back
think
40?
he's got the VIP, but I don't know if that's for the concerts or if that's because they
Yeah,
have
the
a VIP section.
That's the full hookups.
Yeah.
They did add some new hookups.
First.
They only put 12 in. But I mean, it's 12 more full hookups than they had before. So, and I asked him about more, and he's like,
Well, what they're thinking is they sell out whether they have sewer hookups or not. So why put them in?
and
Extra cost for
he's
them.
different from most of these other campgrounds. You know, like Jesse out here. Jesse's doing a lot of the stuff himself. Well, Rod out at the Buffalo Chip, he hires people to come and do this. So he's not like a lot of most of these campgrounds have a handyman or they do it themselves. So Rod out there at the Buffalo Chip, they paid somebody to do the asphalt. They paid somebody to do all this stuff. So they're not getting their handyman or their maintenance man that works there during the rally. He's not the guy doing this work. So just FYI. So it's a little different from what a lot of these other campgrounds, because I forget how many hundreds of thousands of dollars it cost him to do this blacktop. And granted, he makes money, but he also has a lot of money that he has to spend. He's all year long. We talked to him about opening the campground year round. His answer is he looks at everything as a big target. Okay. And that's how he looks at his business. He wants to be in the center.
He wants
Okay.
to always be hitting the bullseye.
So being the Buffalo Chip, it's no matter what you say, it's probably the place to stay, because that's the only place that's got the big concerts like that. You know, Michael Ballard has some stuff out there, but I mean, he's got Tesla, he's got the Judds, he's got, who else?
one
is out
judge.
there?
Yeah, one died.
Buck Cherry.
Buck Cherry.
Yeah, they're going to be out there. But I
And they
mean,
usually have like saliva and. Could he get another tea and another glass of ice, please? Thank you so much.
and so that's so.
Everything was good?
Everything was good. Thank you.
Did you already pay her?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that yet. Okay. We'll be here a while.
Yes.
And so we'll see. But so that's why I said it's so he wants to be in the center to where he feels that his campground is pretty far back off the road, to where if you were a traveler, would you really stay all the way out to the Buffalo Chip? I think some people
If
would
there's
stay.
not an event going on.
Yeah, I would think people would stay there that wish they would be here during a rally. Hey, I'd like to stay at the Buffalo Chip to see what it looks like. You know, to be able to get inside the property, because it's a lot different when it's just like when we show you the dealership when there's nothing there. To go through the Buffalo Chip when there's nobody there, especially like we did after the rally, it's a whole different look at stuff. You know, there's tents people leave and this and that and all kinds of crazy stuff that you see. But it's just weird. It's also eerie. And we see things that a lot of you don't ever get to see. We try to show some of this stuff, but we didn't show. But this year we're not staying a long time after the rally. We're pretty much probably the Monday after the rally. We're probably heading home. We got a lot of things to do now. Now we just got.
We might be going out of the country.
Yeah, somebody wants us to go to Aruba in September. One of our vendors is going down there. They got a house. They offered us to stay there, but heck, it's like $1,000 a flight for each one of us to fly round trip. So that's
Thank you
not
very
cheap.
much.
And so that's pretty, so that. And then my garage is going to be done. We don't, supposed to be, the building was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but they went by the property and it wasn't there yet. So I'm not sure if,
I think, when the guy told me next Friday, I was thinking next Friday. He thought he meant like the end of this week.
Yeah. It could be next
It might be
because they
next
can't
week.
get to it till they're building another building. I think it's coming at the same time. And it's going to take 2 weeks for that one to get done. So it'll be about 4 weeks. Probably by the time we get home,
They'll be starting to build.
and you guys get to see that. We'll probably do videos on that. And we'll see how many are interested in watching a big building plot. And talk about what I'm going to do inside of it and what we're going to build and do all that kind of stuff. It's pretty neat. I'm going to build a studio in there. And I had that built pretty quick.
Maybe a place to live.
No, she's going to go homeless. She'll live in a tent next to the building.
No.
Oh, got a super chat.
All righty.
Chat.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up.
The flies attacking me.
They are, and so is the sun. I need something to put my hand on. I can't there. Whew.
There's a sun.
Alrighty. Well,
Just
it's
have to
coming
get-
in. It's right here. So whatever that window, I guess, up there, because I look really dark and you're in the light. He's in the spotlight. Meet and greet. Try to meet up. All right, Harley Frank, August 8th.
Yep, at 3
We'll be
o'clock. And we'll probably be there at least till
Kathmandu.
7 probably. We're probably not going to do anything else that night. We'll probably, just end up that night and
Because
that's
that
it.
morning we're going to be out in Deadwood because we're going to try to get the Legends ride.
Yeah, Legends rides on Monday. So we already filmed the ride. So I can make a video with that in there. So we want to get out there.
We're going to cheat.
We still don't know if the governor's going to show up.
7?
Somebody, they actually said she might be running for president. I think it's a bad mistake that she runs for president this soon. Even DeSanto's down in Florida, I don't think he's really should go that soon. We're not going to get political here. But I mean, we wanted to get her on camera and have her talk to us and thought it'd be really neat.
Where are you staying at, Traveler One? Or did you already tell me? He just said he'll be there the 7th or 8th.
And,
Tony's on. Jasmine King. Okay, here we go. Jasmine King will be at the 5th and 6th out of Glencoe. So, Tony, I guess they have to buy a wristband to get in? Is that all they need?
Well, no, they can do the $25 for the night.
Okay.
So you
For
can
the
buy a
8 hours?
nightly pass for the 8 hours.
There you go. So, Tony said at Glencoe that Jasmine King is going to be playing out there the 5th and the 6th.
There you go.
So that's what she's probably going to do. Play the 29th and 30th here. She'll be off the 31st and then play the 5th and 6th. I guess that's
Yeah,
the
but she
next
might have
weekend.
some other jobs out here. Something.
I would
We'll have to
think.
find. She's not going to sit around and idle and do nothing.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah,
pretty.
really.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
I don't know. Can we move the table and sit up against the wall here?
I don't know.
All right, let me
But I
get
mean,
all
it's
the
still going
drinks
to come
up.
across. You better
No,
scoot your
wait.
chair closer to the wall.
I think it's up against the wall. It is.
Oh, turn sideways.
I am.
Turn the way you're supposed to be sitting. And I could scoot over it. Maybe I'd be out of the light, out of the sun. I don't know if we turn it. Let me see if we turn it the other way. I don't know.
Why is it if we turn it this way and put our backs up against here? Or you will it go across? Let me move this.
Oh, you got way too much stuff. I think
Well.
it'd be way too much to try to.
I don't know. Well, we got everything plugged in. I don't know. Let me get back to
You
my
talk
comment.
to him. You look at
All
the
right.
times and we'll look.
Move that over there. Otherwise, I'll spill it on the computer and then I'll be in trouble. All right. Okay. Whoops. I missed somebody. There's a plug over there. We've been on 45 minutes, so we still got another hour to go. We're arriving. Timmy's arriving on July 31st. You're going to get here early too. Timothy Trucking. And the 31st, 7:31.
That's what it is.
And we'll be staying in Lead. I think you're still going to be in the sun there, aren't you? In Lead. All right. So we'll see you at the meet and greet, hopefully. He'll be on Sturgis on the 1st, Michael H. Do you know where you're staying at, Michael, yet? A lot of you guys are going to wing it, so I'm really shocked at all this.
Well, if you're going to tent camp, put that thing on. Put this little thing on here. Yeah. We're still here. Don't go away. I'll sit here while she's moving stuff around. So we moved the table because the sun was just glaring in our eyes.
There's your tea. Don't knock it over.
Hopefully the plug will work here. Let me plug the
Everything
computer back in. And get the little mousy guy over here, Mr. Mouse. I can't really read the things.
Oh, we got another
Oh.
girl coming in.
This is like a hot girl. No, we're fine.
I know you're fine, but you ain't seen this bartender yet. She is fine.
Uh-oh.
You have to wait till you see yourself on camera. There you are.
Hello.
Tell everybody your first name.
My first name's Amber.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, she looks
Get
like
the
she
wheelchair.
looks like she's like 18.
Yeah.
And what do you know what bar you're going to be working at?
I'm actually not going to be working in the bar during the rally. I'll be doing shots.
Oh, well, that's better yet. She can be the shot girl.
I am.
Ah, so you need to look for her.
Yes.
All
I'll
right,
be floating all around here.
that's good. That works. We'll get you on another live next time.
Thank you very much.
So there you go. That was a little hottie toddy. And so yeah, so she's gonna be the shot girl. So if you want to come in and have some shots, she's the one that's gonna help you out. So that's pretty neat. So make sure we're still live. We're moving all this stuff around. This phone's our internet back here. So we got to use a hotspot. We don't rely on anybody's internet when we come to these places like this because everything's so shaky. We've been places where the internet's super good and it completely shuts down on us. Well, they did that at the place at the Twin Peaks. Is it true the hotels are dropping their prices? We hear that. Mike said he said that. I don't know if Mike, how many places he called, but we hear that. You're not going to see campgrounds lower their prices. They're just not going to do it. They'd rather have no spots, or they'd rather have empty spots, because what happens when you start lowering prices, especially like at a campground, it's very easy for people to find out you've done that. And so, you know, hey, I paid $1,000 and now you're selling them for $950. I want my $50 back. So at a hotel, it's a little different because it's the odds of you trying, unless you're in there now looking at them. But yes. But I mean, places like Deadwood, no, Deadwood's not going to lower their rates. Probably anything that's right around here in town in Sturgis probably isn't going to lower their rates. But if you're looking out in Rapid City, Spearfish, out at where did Mike say were cheap before? Did he say
Keystone.
Keystone?
Keystone was the cheapest.
So in Hill City had a lot of hotels. I couldn't believe how many hotels they had out in Hill
Nomad
City.
says the Jasmine King's going to be at Neil's cabin on August 7th.
There you go, performing live.
There you go. Beggars and coffee. There we go. AV&T was staying at the Chip and planning on the meet and greet. Look forward to meeting you. So what day are you guys getting out here, Beggars and Coffee?
And so yeah, if you're coming out here and you've got a tent, you don't have to worry about that. There's always places to stay
The Chip.
with the tent. Nobody's gonna turn you down. Any campground that's sold out, we hear that Glencoe's sold out. They're sold out of their full hookups and their hookup spots. They're gone. The Buffalo Chip, they're sold out of their hookup spots. They've got dry camping that they're selling. You can actually, which is not a bad deal, for $250, you get a certain area where you can pull. You put your RV in there. You can put up as many tents as you can shove in those spots. They don't care. And
That's a good deal, though. Was it $250?
yeah,
for this
$250.
spot?
Yeah, pretty much. So if you had like 10 guys that had 10 tents, you could put them all in that $250 spot. Now you still got to buy wristbands, but
Everybody has to have one.
I don't know. See, that's on the outside. I don't know if you'd have to have a wristband to camp there. You couldn't get into Buffalo Chip, but it's on the outside. It's back in that back parking lot.
No.
Yeah,
The
that's
full
what-
hookups at the Buffalo Chip are completely
Yes.
gone.
Yes, there's no more left. Those usually book up.
First thing.
What happens is the people that were there last year, they get first choice.
dibs.
And they also give some VIP places, like if any of the acts that are coming bring a trailer, they get a spot like that there. So we're gonna see. We might try to get one next year, and we'll let you know if that works. Because we talked to them about doing a Bob and Tam camping area.
Like just a section for
Yeah,
us.
and the problem with that is they're sold out now for the regular hookups for trailers. Why do they want to hold spots for us and go to a lot of extra work?
When they're going to fill them anyway.
Yeah, so we've got to come up with a reason of why.
What we're going to do to benefit them.
Yeah.
They want to know what's in it for them. So we
Yeah.
have to figure something
So we're
out.
still thinking about it.
So if you have
and,
any ideas, let us know.
And they actually said if we wanted to be there for, if we wanted to do the next 4, because what they're looking now is they're looking
For
for
the 85th.
85th, and also they're looking for their 50th.
45th.
No, they're looking for their 50th.
Yeah, they said-
Their 50th is, they're 9 years away.
Jasmine
from-
King's going to be on the kickstands on the 9th.
There you go. That's another free place.
Yeah.
That's a good campground to go watch a band at. We've been in there and watched a band. They're not. We just don't have it. They don't ever want to talk to us, so it's not that big a deal. But I mean, they're friendly people, and
Yeah, they're very nice. Joey's there.
Joey's a great. He's been very nice to us. We've talked to him
He
several
doesn't want to
times.
go on camera.
He wants his wife to go on, and by the time she gets there, she's running around putting fires out.
Yeah.
And we're the last people she wants to talk to. So we're okay with that. We might get him eventually because it ends up being Cowboy, that as the mechanic over at Speeds, that's his best friend. And he says, I'll get you in there. But he's gone this week. They closed up on vacation. They'll be back Monday.
Yep.
So we'll be talking about that 128 build.
244.
We'll be talking about that 128 build here real soon. Hopefully by the time they get back here Monday
we
or
have to
Tuesday.
check that out Monday.
Well, they're probably just going to get back. Hopefully the part came in. But what we're going to do first, we're going to show you all the parts that we're going to put into this 128 engine. And talk about that and what they expect. And then if all goes well, the bike will be in the next week or so, and we'll be able to show this build. Not showing out, guarantee how much I'll be able to show while they're doing it, but some of it. And then we'll also want to be there when they dyno the puppy. They're predicted about 135 horsepower out of a 128 build. And so not too bad. And so pretty neat. People know about how my bike's riding. We're not really riding it, so I don't know. I'm fine getting out of the trailer, and I drove it around the parking lot the other day to put it. Oh, I guess I rode it over to the campground right now.
Yeah, you did.
And that's when it was hot. And I was like, man, I ain't riding on that. So tomorrow morning we're going out early, maybe around 7. We're going to go do one of our rides, get back by 10. So before it gets to be 108 freaking degrees here tomorrow in Sturgis. So if we didn't tell you, it is 100 degrees today. 100.
Not cool.
Right now it's sunny sky, but it's not. Well, it is past 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it is. They
So,
usually,
yeah.
that's what they say. That's how, I don't know.
It's like Florida.
Blackberry smoke, Neil's camp. I can't wait till these two get together.
So we also, Mike's having a party at his, he's going to be at
Buffalo Chip?
at the Marcus's.
Yeah, Marcus, Easy Rider, Camp Easy Rider.
Camp. He's right. He's going to have a party over there with some beer and stuff. He's going to have. So I don't know. I forget what day Mike said he's going to have his party.
I think
And then
it's
Neil's
second.
having his party. So hey, we got a lot of. If you're in the Bob and Tam Club, you can find out where all these parties are at,
Yeah, there you go.
and go and party at some of these campgrounds. Well, Chip, you have to have a
There you
band.
go.
to
The
get in.
the American Bikers is coming out Sturgis for the first time for his YouTube channel. So you come to our meet and greet, and you can pass out some cards or tell them about your YouTube channel.
We'll have to look that up. Yeah, write
Yep.
that down. I'll have
The
to look that up when I
American-
get time. Look and see who you are.
Oh, and somebody asked about my shirt. I think I got it at the Rainbow store.
Yeah.
And then
Myrtle Beach
the
or in Daytona.
and this underneath is a spider bra from One Sexy Biker Chick.
So you can wear it as the top two. You don't have to. It's just not a bra.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a tube top, but you can wear it as a bra if you have a shirt that's see-through or something like that. And she got all these new colors came in too. They're open now. If you're in Sturgis, she got a lot of really neat clothes. Oh, we're going to do a fashion. Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
We're going to do.
If
Tell them about what
gonna
you're
be
going to
out
do.
here. Okay, so if anybody's out here next Tuesday,
No,
which,
tomorrow. This Tuesday coming up.
well, 2 days from now.
Oh, you said next Tuesday.
Well, so today's the 17th, 18th. On the 19th, if you're out here, 4 p.m., Main Street, One Sexy Biker Chick, you can do a fashion show with me because I don't want to do it by myself.
You can try on all these neat clothes, and Vanessa makes you look really good. She does all the talking, so you don't have to talk or nothing. You just got to come and look pretty. And
Yep.
so I'll be talking in between. We'll figure out something, but it won't be a live. We're not going to do a live this time.
No.
We're going to film this, and then we'll put it up in about a week or so. We don't get too many really good videos out till it gets a little closer to the rally because we don't want people not to see these. We're also going to do a video on if it's the first time, what to expect. We've already got it set up to talk to the police chief. Is it next week?
No, the following week, the 26th.
Because I really want to talk to the police chief before I do the video on, for him to tell us all the important things, laws, things like that. Anything that's
He's
changed
got
from last
somebody
year.
now, hopefully. So Devin's on, said White had the same experience when they met the Ballards from Full Tunnel.
And then we've met them out in the public
nice
here,
people.
and they've been very nice. Oh, I told you they're buying some property in Daytona. Maybe we can pin him down and maybe he'll tell me what he's buying. If we get out there. We haven't had a chance to get over there either. Well, right now we're staying in Rapid City, so we've been hitting certain
I think I
things.
hit you.
So like this morning we had we had Hill City and we also have Keystone. The videos have already been filmed, edited, but I can't find our intros and exits. So we had to go back over this morning and we did that. And then where did we go after that? We had to go, we went and tan.
Deadwood.
We're trying to tan. And went and did that. And
Had a sack over my head.
yeah, so she don't burn her face. And I always wear a shirt over my head anyway. And I don't need my face tan. I'm in the sun all day anyway.
Okay. It's a chip, Michael H. I think I got
So-
you down.
So yeah, so it's pretty neat. It's really neat to get here this early. You know, like I say, we'll be able to talk about rides next week. Next Sunday, we'll tell you about our rides that we went on because those videos won't come up either right away. So we've got a bunch of videos right now ready to come up. Tam
Packing.
packed a bunch of packing stuff, showing you how to pack, how we pack when we used to ride our bike here. So that video will probably be coming out.
I did forget something. I always bring a long sleeve white shirt too. That way, 2 reasons. If you're out in the hot sun, you can put that white shirt on and it helps keep sun off you. Second, if it's cold and the 2 jackets we don't bring, that's just another layer we can put on.
Don't wear black clothes if it's going to be hot out here. You know, a lot of guys wear the leathers and all that, and that's great. If that's what you want to do to protect yourself, that's great. But when it's hot like this, I don't wear black anyway because we're in the desert and black just burns me up. I had a black shirt on yesterday, but normally I never wear black.
But it was one of those breathable ones.
But normally I wear a black shirt. If I wear any, it's during the winter. And our winter is like 50 degrees, so.
And he's staying at Elkhorn Ridge. Okay.
And somebody else asked about that. We got another. This is kind of the girl in charge, isn't it?
I don't know.
We got another waitress.
There you go.
She's kind of the
it's
main
very
waitress. She's always outside. Did you give me your sticker away?
No, I was going to show him.
No.
And Nessa gave me this.
I said that fit her. He's gonna bring another waitress over. This one that's outside. She's been
Yep.
here for already a couple weeks.
No, she's gussying herself up there.
Gotta look. She's concerned about her looks. The other girl
Do
just got-
Instagram. Oh, you mean like to tell you guys where we're going to be? I guess I could do that too.
Probably not. It's really hard for us. Now we're going to put a schedule out and show you all where we're going to be. What you need to do right now, which we talked about a minute ago, we do have our website up. It's bobandtams.com. And you can go to that and you can hit subscribe there and you click on your email that you received it, and we're going to be able to put mass emails out to you, and it only has your name on it. I have another waitress.
Now, this is a bartender.
Bartender.
slash Manager. She's a
Oh,
dance
there you go. Yep.
Whoops,
There you go. We can see you now. So tell us your first name,
My name is Kaylee.
And
Everybody
I'm-
calls me Kaylee G.
and I imagine you're here every day.
I am it all day, every day.
That's
Well,
right.
most days,
Most days.
most hours of the day.
Yeah. And you'll be happy to serve them guys and girls all the
Oh,
drinks
yeah.
they want.
All the drinks, all the cold beers, all the liquors, all the shots,
There you go.
all the water.
Sounds
And
good.
then what happens during rally?
And then during rally, I transition into the dance coordinator. So I hire 45 girls that are up in our cabaret in our clubs, nightclub, that will be on our air list or pole. Some exotic dancers, some go-go dancers. We have 2 of our own DJs that are running music in there, and they basically do biker burlesque.
There you go.
Oh.
That
That's the way to
sounds,
describe it.
And
Sounds
then
like some
I
fun.
also heard that once a day they have a girls on parade. You all come out at what, 6 o'clock?
So those are the bartenders. So the bartenders will do Girls on Parade. My girls have 3 different shifts. So they do an early shift, which covers lunch to dinner, a mid shift, which covers late lunch to early evening, and then I have an evening shift that's basically 8 o'clock till we close. So yeah, so
Good.
we keep the girls fresh, new faces all the time, and yep, they're good.
So you can be here all day and see
Yeah.
all different girls.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
We got a flavor for everybody.
there you go. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice
Awesome.
seeing you.
Hopefully we'll see you guys at rally.
All
There
right.
you
Well, we
go.
thought those girls would be on parade, so we're gonna have to get those girls interviewed privately.
Yeah.
So we'll get you some of those girls as the rally gets going here. We'll get with her and we'll get a couple of those girls to tell you their names and invite you up to the clubs upstairs. Now, I don't know what it costs to get up there. I don't know nothing about it. Never been up there. I know they used to have one over there at Side Hacks. They used to have a thing upstairs, and then
Like
also
contest. Oh,
Iron
Horse.
Horse used to have a club upstairs. I don't think they didn't do it. I don't think they did last year, but could be
So
wrong.
Neil says Jimmy wants us to come out and talk to him about getting a spot at his place. They have a bar.
Everybody wants us.
Say Ray, Chris at Cycle Solutions did my work, and my bike runs excellent.
It's great. Cycle Solutions. I've heard of that.
Is that? It was Chris. It's the one that.
Oh,
that's
it's Chris, okay.
Tidwell's. Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Okay. I knew I heard of that.
Honey buckle chip price walk ups with tent. But yes, you can walk up with a tent. Oy, yeah.
Flies.
Yes.
But the farther that it gets now, the higher the price is going.
And the longer you wait to go in, the less likely you're going to get a shaded spot.
Yeah. And so yes, you really, if you're coming to the chip, you need to buy your pass now because it will go up when on opening day they're going to raise the price of the passes. They always do. It's just natural. And they're telling you that on the phone. They can't tell you that. I'm telling you that they are. They
Bring your
will-
fly sweaters.
Yes, flies.
We're
Typical-
inside, no food. Not
Well,
that
the
there's
doors
nobody
are open.
around us. I know,
Well,
but still.
Yeah, but they're in the truck and they're all over the place.
They
So
are.
yes, it wasn't hardly any when we first got here. And they say it's because of the humidity and the heat's bringing them out. But I mean, I could probably see 50 of them right there flying around. So we did put on the Facebook page today. I put up the map. You guys can download that map that shows you all the routes. So you can go on to Bob and Tam's Facebook group, and you can get that map. You can download it, and you can put it on your phone or whatever you want to do with it. We're going to show you a ride tomorrow, which won't come up tomorrow, but we're going to go do it
I don't
tomorrow.
think Angie does any of the shows. I think she might be in charge of the girls,
Yeah, Angie
but I don't
doesn't
think
do-
she dances anymore.
No, Angie hasn't danced in a long time.
She got 2 kids.
And she's a little bit different size now than she used to be. She's getting older, like the rest of us. So yeah, she's not out there as much anymore, and she hasn't danced for a couple of years.
But she's still cute, and she's
And,
very nice.
But she does a lot more stuff, I think,
Hey,
inside.
that's
She
great.
rents all the cabins. If you do cabins through
Yes,
Full
right.
Throttle, you're dealing with Angie. And that has nothing to do with Pappy Hoyle, because we had an issue with that. Somebody was saying Pappy Hoyle wasn't sending out their packets. Pappy Hoyle doesn't send out packets. Angie does. And so you got to get a hold of Angie and have nothing to do with that. And Pappy Hoyle has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Pappy Hoyle and Full Throttle, even though it's kind of the same place, it's not. Jesse and Penny's his wife, they run the campground, take care of all that mess. And Michael takes care of the bar, and that's his mess. So you might see both of them on each other's property, but I mean, it's still the same place, but each one's kind of taken over on their own. And Jesse's done a lot out there at the campground. I wish he would spend more time with us, but I mean, he's a busy guy and he's playing everywhere. And plus he's,
Because
we're
a
trying
lot
to
of
get the
times he's out
campground.
here trying to get the campground ready, and then he's got a gig, and then he's got to catch a flight, fly out, do his gig, come back, do some more work.
They're completely resurfacing the pool. I seen this video this morning came up, or yesterday's video, that they are resurfacing the pool. He's got a bunch of guys out there that are, actually one of them's from another band that came out there to help him cancel the concert to come out, which is
Wow.
to help him get the pool done in time. So I don't
I know. So Ryder X is not going to be able to make it this year, and he's all bummed that he's not going to be at our meet and greet. So we're all going to have to get on and try to do a live so Ryder X can be there with us in spirit.
I won't have time to do it.
No, so maybe Neil or Mike or somebody
And put it
can
on.
be on there with Ryder X and take him all around and introduce him to everybody. So CC Ryder is going to be at Creekside Campground on the 31st. Okay. CC Ryder.
And so yeah, there's a few campgrounds we want to still hit. We haven't got around to them yet. The one is at Lamphere.
Lamphere.
We haven't. They gave us a phone number or somebody, and they never answered the phone. And you don't want to leave a message with them because it's a really long one. Somebody
I know it's hard
somebody
to
that
explain.
is a relative of theirs called them and said, hey, these guys are going to talk to you. And they're like, oh, that's great. Tell them to come on and talk to us. And all of our campground reviews that we're going to do are not going to show up this year. There's no
It'll be
use,
after the fact.
yeah, there's no
So,
use showing you
You
campgrounds.
guys getting ready for 2023. That
So
way
we're going to
then-
show you things that are going to happen. We're going to be proactive in what we do, not, what's the other way? If you show it after the fact. I don't know. Somebody else tell us.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that. So instead of showing you things that are already over, we're going to talk about things that are going to happen. Now, I got some highlight videos we're also going to put up here in the next few weeks. Highlights of 2020 and 2021 of Sturgis to get you really excited about coming to Sturgis. It won't be us talking. It'll just be a bunch of clips I'll put together and put some music behind it. And that'll be, maybe hear some bikes running and things
Oh,
like
we
that.
got another girl coming in.
Oh,
Oh,
guy.
Couple of VIPs here.
oh.
Important person. Looks like the guy that does the cooking or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You got to come around this
Come over
side.
here.
This is Jake.
Hey, Jake.
There he is. There he is.
So tell us your name.
Hi. Jake Gigliotti.
All right. And what's your job here?
Head chef.
There you go. So you cooked probably those good fish and chips we had today. They were really
You
good.
should have tasted the spaghetti he just whipped up. This is an Italian chef. right
Ah, all right.
boy.
So we have an Italian here, Tony. He's he always goes to places and goes, "This isn't really Italian
there.
food."
Adani, good to see you.
There you go. All right. So now we know the chef. If
There
you
you
want
go.
to ask for something special, you can ask for it.
There you go.
Thanks,
Got it
Sheila.
for you. Thanks.
There you go.
Thank you.
So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
We never got to meet a chef at any of the
No.
restaurants we've gone to. So
Mine's in
he's
Rapid
actually
City.
Italian. I don't know if Tony's still on or not. And because Tony's the authentic, because a lot of times there was a place over here that had Italian food, it was by the car wash, and he's like, I don't even know what Italian food.
Okay, there we go. We could do that. Team ops for $40. We could give that to Fresh Rex to help pay for a bike for Joe. Not begging for any traffic. That's no fun.
So yeah, so but yeah, it's the rally's going to. I think there's going to be a really great year. I think there's going to be a lot of newbies coming this year because I see on Facebook there's a lot of people saying first time I'm coming, first time I'm coming, first time I'm coming. And you really, if it is your first time, you really need to watch the video series that we have. If you got time, go back and watch 2020 and 2021. They're all different because we did all kinds of different bars and things like that looked at. But like I say, those are ones we'll show you after we were already there and showed you what they look like. I don't think we're even going to have time to hit all the different places we still want to hit. There's a couple other campgrounds we want to get over to Fish and Fry and check them out. Because I know a lot of you guys have been there before. It's kind of a neat campground. We haven't even been over on that side of the world yet. And so there's a bunch of neat places.
Yeah, like over by Spearfish and that. Sturgis is as far as we got. We've been to Deadway.
If you're looking for, which we'll talk about those. If you're looking to go to
Say the meet and greet one more time. Everybody's asking.
Meet and greet is Monday, August 8th. It's at Kathmandu. Where's Kathmandu at? It is a campground. It is over by the Veterans Cemetery. So probably from right downtown here, it's probably maybe 4 miles, 5 miles if it's that far. So what you do is you get out of here. If you go out Junction, which is the road that runs in front of the Harley store, the clothing store, and they got parts there too, but no bikes there. They're not selling bikes. You go past that store, that's Junction. You go all the way down till you hit Interstate 90. Go underneath 90, make a left-hand turn, get on 90, and you head east. You go to the very next exit, and you turn off right there. That's the Veterans Cemetery. You go like you're going to go in the cemetery, you're going to make a left, and we did a video on this that is not out yet, that we're going to tell you. We're going to wait till it gets a little closer to the event, and we'll probably post this a couple of times. I'll probably re-edit it and put it out a couple times, maybe during different times during the day for the next few weeks to remind people when the meet and greet's going to be. So you go to Kathmandu, which is, once you turn there, it's about a mile, maybe 2 at the most down this road. You go down this road. Down their driveway is gravel, but it's not that bad. So you go into the campground. You actually, if you ever drove by the highway, like you're going to Rapid City, if you've been here before, there's some big giant water tanks there that are blue. It says Kathmandu. That's that whole campground. They're a very large campground, and they're not the Buffalo Chip, but they've got a lot of ground. I don't know how many acres he's got, but he's probably got a lot. He's up there with a lot of other, he's bigger. Right there is Susie's Campground. No Name Campground's right there at that intersection. They're not very far from Kickstands. What's the campground in the back?
Susie's. Rush No More.
Rush No More. It's not as far as Rush No More. It's farther down the road than what they are. So going to Kathmandu, you go to the gate, you tell them you're there with Bob and Tam, you'll make a left and you'll go down to the big shed where the bar's at. There's some pavilions there. We'll figure out where we're going to put everybody at.
So it says, I'll be there on the 1st, staying at Sturgis Hotel. So are you the one that told us you had that corner room? Somebody had told us. I'm trying to find you here in Facebook.
So while she's looking at that, let me go here. Whoops.
June Thomas is on. Hey, June, how you guys doing? Are you back up? Where are we going to be on the 9th? What day is the 9th? Is that?
That's after us. That's Tuesday. So the 8th is.
9th, yeah. Tuesday will be in Montana.
Yep. Going to Tupper's Tuesday.
Why the knuckle stop having fights? I think they outlawed it because it was bare knuckle fights.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because we were really shocked when we came in last year. We're like, "Where's the knuckle? Where they can have the fights at?" And they're like, "Oh, they don't have them anymore." So we got a little bit of it back in 2020. A video on it was girls fighting. He said it got pretty wild because some of the girls ripped their clothes and stuff off. So maybe that's one of the reasons they stopped it, because you can't have any nudity in town.
Yeah, the hills are so green. They're so pretty nice out here. Where's the meet and greet? So we just said that. I can't find who just said that they were going to be at the Sturgis Hotel. It's not on here.
Look at 6:36, the time.
There's no time on here. So anyway, write your name down if you said you were going to be at the Sturgis Hotel, and if you're the ones that said that you had the corner room and that we could come up and do maybe a live or something from the balcony, that would be kind of cool. It just says Facebook user, and I don't see your name in here, so I don't know where it went, but it's not on my phone. All right, so you know where you're at?
No, because I had to bring it up. Jeez.
We're really behind.
Did it disappear?
What?
I don't know. Oh, there's one that said that. I don't know where we're at. I thought I kept it blue because it said.
It should keep going up. We're probably that far behind.
No, we're not that far.
And I never did see the super chat.
Never seen the super chat.
Oh, there it was.
There it is. Maybe you weren't there yet.
Yeah, I told you. I think we're really far behind. We got almost
Oh, yep.
217. Okay.
Holy smokes, you're really behind.
Yeah.
You gotta zip through here. You need to start looking.
So,
Jasmine Kane, a
oh,
kickstand.
somebody
Yep.
said, did you get our message? Hello, got your message. Oh, that's on the Road RV style. So that's Stephen Sherrill.
We'll get through all this real quick. Let me catch up on this, and then we'll talk a little more.
Not human. Yes,
You guys
that's
going
right.
to do any videos in Deadwood? Yes, we
We
already
did
got one that's done, but it's not up yet. We'll do more in Deadwood too, because we know some of the owners there, some of the businesses, some of the bars. We know a guy that owns half the town.
So Glenn says he's going to be his RV at Chip. How's back road at the Chip? About the same.
Back road, they didn't do anything to that. Still gravel coming in the back. The road going down, going past Camp Zero, that's all nice and asphalt. That's all been redone too. It's nice and tarred or whatever they did to it. But you make a right, you get up the gravel, and it's still gravel coming in the back. It's smooth. It's not bumpy or nothing, but it's fine.
Sorry, we're really far behind,
Just
so.
keep doing, they're talking to themselves. Just skip those.
Well, I don't know what they
Well, I'm
did.
just saying. If you see, they usually put like
Okay, an at sign.
yeah. So that tells you they're. I'm not going this year, but next year hope to meet you guys.
Rafael. I had a friend named Rafael.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to work with him.
So what she got, it looks
King.
got a flat tire kit last week.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
amazing.
That's Ken.
And thought he was gonna do it at.
Right, first time.
He was gonna have
Are the flights up? No, they go up the 22nd.
or this weekend. Might have been today. I think it was today.
I missed it.
Because I think it was the same weekend that
No, it was after Revzilla.
Is it?
Today's the last day of Revzilla.
yeah.
I think so. I think it's next weekend.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll call Chris and ask, or
She's
somebody.
there today.
Greg. Okay, so they're talking to each other. They're talking to each other. Arriving at the Chip on the 2nd. Baggers and coffee.
Yeah,
Okay.
beers and coffee. If it wasn't so far, I would go more often. I don't know where you at, Paul. Where are you at?
Okay, I already had him on
4:15, maybe a couple of days earlier. Niels was planning on being there at least by the 4th.
Okay.
Are the hills green? You already talked about that. You already answered
Well,
that.
I think I was
Are the
looking
bugs
at
bad? Flies are really bad.
horrible.
They say mosquitoes. We haven't been attacked by any mosquitoes yet, so I don't know. Show you teeth and keep going.
Just find
Said,
your website.
okay.
Okay, thanks. Oh, there you are. We're in the Australian room here at when I Jack's not in the New Zealand room.
There it is. There's the super chat. I'm sorry
Ding, ding,
it
ding,
took so long to
ding.
get to you.
Do the Terminator, Bob.
I have to think about it. I have to be in the mood. I'll have to think about it. Website announcement, make sure you sign up as a subscriber to your website. Tam will be able to send newsletters, a mass mailing about your location, etc. while the rally. And you're not going to see everybody's email on there either.
No.
You're only
So-
going to see your email and that's it.
So you have to hit subscribe, and then you're going to get a bounce back email, and you have to confirm that email. You have to click on the link. So otherwise, it won't show up if you didn't confirm. Even though you signed up to be a subscriber, you still have to confirm it. So
Oh,
you
we do
to
have,
two-step thing.
Mike was saying there for it to be,
And to keep comments clean. All
yeah,
right.
you can always block people or put them in hold or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm not really looking at anything.
I haven't seen anything else.
Well, let's make my teeth down.
Oh,
I go to the Chip every year, the day after, and see all the pikes of
and empty spaces.
Yeah.
You do that. Almost any campground does that. Yeah, make sure you can. Yeah, there's a 2-part step to become a subscriber on our website.
Yeah, so what you do is, it's like anything else you sign up for. I get that all the time too. When I sign up for something, it says you got to reconfirm you are who you say you are. So that's our website there, bobandtams.com. We had
Rapture Rand said hi. Love you guys. How you there? How you doing?
going to the Buffalo Roundup. Yeah, but it's not till September.
There's a lot of stuff going on that because we were here that one year. They had.
Oh,
that-
there's
that was-
Rodzilla joining the crew.
Hey, how you doing,
Rod.
Rod?
And Hi guys, better late than ever.
Hey,
Step in
Step and
Mike.
Mike.
They know when they're coming.
I don't think they've made a final decision yet.
What? What's going on?
They're debating.
She won't tell next round. Till next round. Oh, Devin.
That's Wyatt. I don't know who she is.
Oh, I don't know if you wrote me back or not. When is Wyatt going to get in his regular building? We seen him drive. We didn't want to
drove
stop and
by
talk.
the other day.
We want to talk to him when he's in his
New little building.
And then we want to. He's going to have his billboard go up. Is that going to be on the property, or is that one that I see that there's 6 sticks?
He said on at exit 40. Now is that going westbound or eastbound?
The governor has a spot in my cabin. Just
She's cute. Definitely.
Hi from Texas. We'll be there on the 7th, and we are staying at Rapid City. That's your Facebook person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just look. If you go into Facebook, if you hit that little thing above Facebook, it says give StreamYard permission to use your name. That's putting it on here for us.
23rd at 11.
That helps us.
His sign is the 23rd at 11. His billboard. Wyatt's.
I already know that.
Oh.
You sent me that. I just want to know where it was at. Rally at Bob and Tam's garage. It's just a pad right now.
Yeah, not much there.
She
Okay,
met Wyatt's
this is
lemonade.
Lynn.
Yep, that's what Devin. Devin's actually Wyatt's dad.
Yeah.
And there was a picture I seen that the governor actually came to Wyatt's
Oh, yeah.
stand in
Yep,
May.
that was last year, I think.
Did you miss me? Yes, Tony, we missed you. I'd like to meet Christy Nome. She knows how to run the state. Hopefully, she'll be at the Legend ride. But right now, as of yesterday, she has not confirmed being there yet. Well, there's talk she's going to run for president. I really hope she doesn't, just for the fact that she really needs to wait a little bit before she does that. Actually, I wasn't out in the sun that much today. I'm not that red today.
It's
Whole
hot.
music while Bob and Tam resolve technical issues. Da, 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 da. I don't know.
Do 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 da 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 da. That song by the Cars. Anyway, they're talking to
Hey,
each
he's getting
other.
typed by round the second for me.
Crazy Dave. Where are you staying at, Crazy Dave?
No, you've done it.
So, are you gonna? Wait, how are you
No
gonna?
man, you already put down his.
I'm the
No
second.
man, this will change your life forever today for Netflix on YouTube. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. There is spiritual warfare out there, that's for sure. June's on there. I've seen her a couple times, and we answered who we're going to be on the 9th.
All right, this guy's getting a little too much. Oops. I don't know. Why isn't? Yeah, we do that while I fix this one.
All right. We told you we'd be on the 9th. That morning, we're going to be out in Montana. We're not going to stay all day, so if you get there like at 1 o'clock, we'll be probably heading out about that time. Can't they just close the blinds on the window?
No, there's no
There's
blinds
no
on
blinds. It's like their doorway. Party's moving on. That's right. Bob stand
it. If you see anybody posting stuff over and over and over, like somebody was saying something about the Catholic thing, you guys can turn them off, whoever they are. I have no idea.
So where's our Mike's? Is Mike still on?
Well, everybody's there. Neil's got a wrench.
Rex has got a wrench.
So you guys could be wrenching to some of those people that are. Well, I only seen that one.
4th.
I don't know how long ago. That looks like it's been a while ago.
Maybe they've already got him. We're getting in on the 4th. That's A Hill. 7866 on the 4th at Sturgis Campground.
Oh, okay. Mike got that guy. Got that person. All right,
Sturgis
so that's
Campground.
gone. Let's see, where are you at?
Very cute. That must have been the last thing. We're really behind if that was that last girl.
So a lot of
24 is a perfect age. Yeah, this is all that girl. Sweet.
Thank
Okay.
shots. Yeah, we need to really skim way down. You gotta
You dog.
talk about those girls.
And okay.
And Culture Blake.
Hey, Tony B, how you doing? Beth
American Biker.
Olson. Can you find out? Find out what? Please. Zake the Dragon. There you go.
So we need to get more thumbs up. We got like 224 people on. Well, we did. And we only have 146 thumbs up. So you guys need to put some more thumbs up for us. If you're watching the video, give us a thumbs up. That helps YouTube to put this help us get this video pushed out after we're on. Did you see Wyatt? We seen Wyatt at the stand, but we didn't stop because he's only got his table set up. And I didn't want to do a video of his table. We did that last year. I wanted to do when he's in his booth. So I don't know if he's waiting for a permit to get in there. I don't really know. His dad was on here earlier and I asked, but he might have answered and we're not that far down. I'm trying to get ahead here. Yeah, because we're way back where some of them are.
It's the very first girl. That was our server. The little girl with the long dark hair. Christina, I think. I don't know. I can't remember now.
Yeah, so that's what somebody else said. The chip will prices will vary. Just like Kid Rock, it was like $120. I heard him one of the other concerts that's I think Snoop Dogg's $120 a night to go see Snoop Dogg that night. I think that's what they said the other day. So Road Glide asked, I'm just coming through some of these things. Road Glide said, does the chip have full hookups? Yes, but those go very quick.
They don't have a lot.
What they do is they give the people that were there last year gets first shot. They got 30 days to make the decision if they want to rebook it. They don't have that many. They just put 12 new in, but I'm imagining those are already sold. They probably sold those based on knowing they were going to get them done.
Oregon in the 70s. That's nice.
So we got a bunch of people going to be their first rally. So yeah, we're going to be giving you guys a whole bunch of new.
Custer, so that's
looks like John's going to drive. I guess his first time he's going to do 600 miles. Make sure you guys don't push yourself. Take your time getting here. You know, it's better to get here and be relaxed than to get here and be all tired out. We did that one year. We rode 2,200 miles, and
3 days. We did nothing.
Just sat out here in the grass and watched bikes drive by.
And they're going to be in Custer.
I have no idea what the hotels in Sturgis are. There's only a couple. Well, the one that's around the corner here, that's not much of a hotel. The girl didn't come on this year and tell us the prices, but she's still over $400, and so is the hotel Sturgis. It's more than that, I think, a night.
What did they tell us the other day? Somebody told us it was like.
Well, somebody's on here.
50?
Somebody's on. No.
Yeah. Who?
Oh, it's more than $250 to stay at the Sturgis Inn.
I don't know. The Sturgis Hotel you guys were just on, that we're staying here. How much, or if you don't mind saying, how much you paying? Crazy Dave, didn't I just write him down? Crazy Dave, Kathmandu.
So I think I got the correct name of the location is Dog Lady Don't. I don't know what that is.
That's Kathmandu. They say it backwards or whatever.
Right. Okay, so you can look at that. I think I answered all the questions. Restaurants just south of Deadwood Call. The Boar's Nest has a great view, but limited menu. We went to the Boar's Nest. Actually, it doesn't. I don't think the Boar's Nest really has that great a view. You got a little creek in the behind their shop, behind the bar, but you might be thinking of the bar across the street. What's the one across the street from the Boar's Nest? One down
Louis
a little bit.
Cafe.
Yeah, that's got a nice deck. Yeah, it's not the same as Louis down here, restaurant diner. You might be thinking of that one. That's got the deck up there that you can sit on and watch the bikes all drive by.
Alfredo, where are you staying?
We were going to go to the Boar's Nest because we heard there's a new owner.
They weren't open yet.
Yeah, they don't open until Thursday, and we missed it. We were there Wednesday.
If you could pick one ride, what would it be?
You're asking me?
No. If you're an experienced rider, it would be Iron Mountain. That's his favorite.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite anywhere in the United States. So.
Don't forget to give us that thumbs up.
But you need to be an experienced rider. So we're going to go on a ride tomorrow. And when we ride this one, it's actually a ride that's got a lot of curves in it. It's not very hilly, but there's lines on the road. There's the line down the center of the road. There's also the white line on the edge. So that's going to be my thing to tell you. If you're an inexperienced rider, which doesn't mean that you're inexperienced. It means that if you rode windy roads before, because it's very, very easy. Actually, if you go to our Sturgis page, somebody put a video up where a guy goes all the way over in the other lane, and when he made a turn. That's very easy to do if you're not paying attention. And that's the difference when you ride on curvy roads, which I did on my video the other day I talked about. You have to pay attention the whole time. You got to be looking at the road because it's constantly moving, turning, going, curves. You got to watch for people coming around the corner that's in your lane, everything. So you really don't have time to be like, oh, wow, look there. Is that a deer? You're dead by then if that happened. You done went off the road someplace into a ditch, and so it's none of them's easy drop off. It's not good. There's no shoulder. Most of the time, these are ditches that go off the side of the road. So you're gonna go in.
Or there's a bluff, rocks here and a bluff over there. So
on Iron Mountain, just to show you, Iron Mountain. When you come, well, we tell you which way to go because you want to go a certain way to see the president's heads and all that. But when you go the way we go from Custer, you're gonna come down this hill and you're gonna see what's that bar and campground called? Store?
Spokane.
Spokane. There's a curve right before that, a very small curve. More people have died in that curve than anywhere else in Sturgis. And why? Because people aren't coming around that corner and not watching, and you go into the next ditch and there's a culvert there, and it just, we were actually there. Was it last year we filmed that? The guy died there?
Yeah.
Yep. And the crew, they were out there, the police were out there measuring everything off, and we talked about it, that, that's what they told us. That is the place where more people have died. And it's not even a sharp curve. But it's a very narrow road. There's some bushes there. And what happens is guys are over in the lane a little too much. Here comes a car or a truck. They're a little bit over the lane. You swerve, you're in this culvert, and there's a steel pipe down there, and good things ain't gonna happen. Bad things happen. So just to show you that that is a place that's not even dangerous. It's not even tricky. I've never even thought
That would be a dangerous spot.
that I was, but I know there is some bushes there because we went back and rode it because I was like, I want to look at
Haven't
that
got there
again. I
yet.
couldn't really figure out, and then I thought, oh crap, there's these bushes there. When you come around this little bit of a turn, it's not even a 45-degree turn. But once again, we'll show you that spot. But I mean, anywhere, there's a lot of different ones. There's people that hit guardrails. There's people that hit concrete trucks.
I like him.
There's animals out here.
I do too.
So there's a lot. It's very, when you're driving, we won't ride any of these roads at night on the bike. I don't even like to ride on the 90 at night. Just because of the deer. We came from Hewlett. We were in the truck last year, and I bet you there was 500 deer on the side of the road, live ones, ready to jump. Most of them I kind of looked through already, and I've answered most of the questions. My God, any other questions? I'm a messenger from here. Oh, Neil's asking. He said, anybody wants any questions about it? Neil. Neil's been to Sturgis a whole lot of times too, so he's got a lot of good information. And
I don't think we missed the flags. I think they're coming up. The appointment to talk to the chief of police is on the 26th. I think that's next Tuesday, not this Tuesday.
So Jill just said that if you signed up for our website, she couldn't find the bounce back. Well, it went into spam.
So check spam,
yeah,
because there's a lot of you that have subscribed, but it says waiting confirmation. So check your spam. If you get it, all you got to do is click on that, and then it'll automatically confirm you, and then your emails will show up, and then when I send out a mass email, you'll get it.
So James, you're staying in Rapid City. Are you staying in a hotel? He's coming out with his wife for the first time.
Kathmandu, Phil will be here. Kathmandu on the 3rd.
I'm just kind of looking through the questions here to see if there's anything. We're coming from Marysville, Washington. Be there before staying at Deadwood. Are you staying in a hotel, Pam? She's gonna write that down. I'm just going through to see if there's any questions.
I'm gonna have to go back because I think that's what's taken me so long and why I'm so far behind, because I'm
That's why I'm
writing all
just
this
skimming.
down. Whoops.
Chip was $437 for a tent. No. Did you get the $250 spot then too? Because tent camping's free. You just got to buy a wristband. So Jay Bird, did you do the $250 your own spot? Because it shouldn't have been $437 for the chip. They're only $3 something right now.
So Joel says he stays at Fairview and he'll be there for 10 days. He met us last year. Joe Morris. I know. I like that. Pating. Say pating.
Team.
That was not very good. The west side of the highway next to the shed. The west side of the highway.
Who?
The billboard. It's going to be, well, the west side is towards Sturgis.
Yeah, but she's saying next to the shed. So I'm thinking they're going to put the sign up on their property.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was going to be like right before the exit.
That's what we
so
thought.
People.
Because we
Okay.
seen when we coming from Sturgis, right before the 40 there, or before the 40, exit 40, there's like 5 poles sticking out of the ground, big tall ones. We thought maybe he was going to build a sign there.
He
And
said
we're like,
everything is at the stand.
okay, so that's fine. So did you say when he's going to open up his stand and actually be inside there yet? That's when I've been waiting for that. And when we drive by, we look from the highway and see him out there and the cars and stuff that are stopping. But we really wanted to get him in his stand doing his thing. And so we've been kind of holding off on that. That's the only reason we haven't stopped by yet. But we'll definitely be there on Saturday to film his sign going up. And because that'd be pretty neat.
That sounds good.
Scott says he likes to read all the wall drug signs. There's not as many coming from the east as it is from the west. Because the west, I think they start in Wyoming.
Devin said that Indian Sturgis gave Noma a bike for a few weeks ago. Is that to ride out here when she's out here again? Because she rode an Indian last time.
Yeah.
They gave
So when
her
we
one.
talked to the Buffalo Chip Friday, Saturday, I guess we talked to him. Saturday we were there? Friday we were there. Friday we were there.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday we were there. They said at that moment, the governor has not said she's going to be in the Legends ride. So Rod would know right away. So he's hoping, but man, sometimes they don't like to always let everybody know what's going on. They said she showed up the other day at some county fair, some little bitty town here at a county fair, and they were like,
It
holy
was for the
crap.
4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
It was their parade, and
Yeah,
she just showed up.
Belfuge.
Yeah,
I think
Belfuge, that's what it
and they're
was.
like, holy crap, that
We
looks like the
didn't know she
governor. And they're like, holy crap, that lady is the governor. She's on a horse. So
They had no idea she was going to be there.
yeah. So she's kind of neat. We got to see her last year. We didn't try to talk to her. This year we want to talk to her. We want Rod to put because we don't know if we're gonna get Snoop Doggy a picture with Snoop Doggy. They said he was kind of a butthole last year, and
2 years ago.
he got in and got out and didn't talk to nobody.
Yeah, he just
So
got off his
if he's not gonna talk
plate.
to Rod, I'm not talking Rod. Just kick his ass out.
Jill and I
Snoop
will
Doggy
get
somewhere
you.
else.
Okay, Jerry. Get me a do on.
I'm doing tea. I'm good.
Want some more ice?
Yeah, ice, please. Oh,
Oh, we'll get it done.
okay.
And so yeah, so hopefully we'll have the governor. And but I mean, we were supposed to have the governor there, DeSantos, down in Florida.
That fell through.
It rained, canceled. We had that all set up. Shelley Rossmeyer, be here at this time. You'll get him to say a few words to you. And I'm like, that'd be just great. I'm not saying because of the politics that he has, but I mean, somebody like that, someday he might run for president. And that would be, I have never, ever in my life got to personally talk to anybody that's been president or could be president. We've seen a lot of people got real close years ago to old man Bush. He was, I don't know, 20 feet away from us.
So Jerry, did Mike say it was okay for you to come in on the 1st? Because Scott said he can't get a hold of him. He wants to come in on the 1st, but he hasn't got a hold of him to say that it was okay.
Mike wanted to know. He wrote me too. Was Mike the one who wants to get the oil changed done on his bike? You didn't tell me what time you wanted to come in at Adams. We were going to call Adam and get your appointment set up.
Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Let me look at the questions here. Make sure there's nothing going on.
Aaron.
Really appreciate the food deals too. Hoping it would be live. Da, 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 da. There was a rodeo at the wall 5 days ago. There'll be a rodeo next weekend at Deadwood.
76.
The big rodeo.
Yeah.
We filmed it last year, but
So Mike got to leave. Bye,
not going to do it
Mike.
this year. Mike who?
I guess, or Mike, the guy, our roving reporter.
He's got to go to work.
I guess, writing in from SWVA, Southwest Virginia. Hope to be there
I
on
called
the
Mike
5th.
at Kathmandu, and he said yes, we could come in a day early because we weren't scheduled to get there till August 2nd. If he needs Mike's number, I have it.
Okay.
So wait.
So Scott Guska, I think it was Goose, Gueske, I think. So email us, and we'll let you know. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I got Canadian Steve coming from Calgary.
There you go.
We got Australian coming in. Pretty excited.
Yep.
They're going to come to our meet and greet too.
Well, why won't that click?
That'd be kind of neat. Maybe we'll have a contest of the person that came the farthest to the rally. We'll give them something special for that too.
Oh.
I might even do something special because I see another YouTuber, I guess the liquor store down here, will do engraving on bottles. And we're going to do that before. Where were we at? Oh, it was down in Daytona.
At the
And
Hard Rock.
we had way too much stuff going on that day, and it rained, and I was going to have 2 bottles made up, one for myself, and was going to have Bob and Tam, the logo and all that put on, and then give the other bottle away. And we still may do that. Have to get down over here to the, I think it's this liquor store right down here is doing it. Bob Seeger is going to Kathmandu. They'll be playing on the radio.
Yeah.
One of the times we pulled into Kathmandu, that was actually came up on my radio. It's fine. You guys are killing it. Okay, so I think she's going to love through that. And so I don't know what all the stuff I was going to talk about. So flies are awful. Bring your fly swatter no matter what you do.
Fly
I don't think fly spray does any good.
fly spray.
Raid, I don't think any of that stuff works. Unless you got, I mean, the
Wrap
mosquitoes.
my body in a fly strip. Oh, that would not work.
Mosquitoes haven't really been that bad, but I'm not saying they're not out here. But we haven't had any issues with any of them yet. Windshield, we're not getting any bugs on the windshield. So that wise, not bad, but flies, yes. Last year, the flies were really bad last year. That was the worst I've ever seen here. So I don't know what this year is. So still early. But things are starting to kick up. There's already some tents going up out here. Some big tents have gone up. No vendors have actually showed up. Hot Leathers is the big truck just pulled up out here with their stuff in it. They'll have 4 or 5 different places. They got almost every freaking corner's got a Hot Leather shop on it.
That's our website.
So you can go to that. You can click on subscribe. And what Tam's going to try to do is the night before, send out an email giving you an idea of where we're going to be. We kind of have a rundown already for about the first 3 days of rally time where we know we're going to be. First one's going to be, that Monday morning, the 8th, we're going to go out to
Deadwood.
the Legends Ride for Deadwood. We're going to film
So if
that.
you guys are staying out in Deadwood, you can meet us out there. We'll be right in front of the Legends Hotel.
Yeah. and it might be up on the stage. We'll be anywhere around in that general area. So we'll be there, and then we'll do our meet and greet. That's Monday. Tuesday, we're going to get up probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we'll be heading out to Topless Tuesday. We have a photographer, videographer that's going to be showing up. It's going to actually film the excitement going on. We're looking, I don't know yet if we're going to stay till it's over, or we might come back because I really want to see that Sportster show.
So that Jaybird, is that what I'm saying he was doing that's what the price ended up being, $380 plus tax, $57 and $437 for the whole rally.
Okay. I didn't think they were that high yet. I thought they were only still at $330.
Good night, Neil.
So yeah, I forgot about tax. But see, also, because you might say that's high for camping, that gave him the full pass to all the shows, all the concerts that are there. You know, he's going to see Leonard Skinner. He's going to get to see Cheap Trick. He's going to get to see all these other people that are out there. There's a bunch of bands out there. Yeah. And they got a variety. They got country. They got a lot of, we're only interested probably in Leonard Skinner and Quiet Riot. We might be there for Snoop Doggy just to see if we're going to get our picture with Snoop Doggy, just to do the intro and get the hell out of there.
All right, since he's going this year, he's going via social media. He's going to watch Bob and Tim.
And did Sweet Petunia talk to you yet? She wants you to see if you want to come to Sturgis next year. Right. She acts like she's going to pay for the Sturgis. She's going to stay. She wants to stay next to us at the Buffalo Chip if we get. That's where we stay at. And she acts like all you had to pay for is your wristband. So hey, you might want to talk to Sweet Petunia about that.
So I'm caught up. Hallelujah.
So yeah, she'll go back through this again after it's all over and see who she forgot and missed. Like that. But if you're coming to if you're coming to the Sturgis rally, we're really wanting to know where you're staying at and when you're getting here, just to have an idea of if we're in the campground. Maybe we'll make sure we give a shout out that we're there. If you want to come up or something like that. I know people are going to be gone. We don't do any riding during the rally, other than what I'm talking about now. Topless Tuesday, we're going to go out there. If somebody wants to ride with us, 8:30, 9 o'clock, leaving from here. It doesn't start till 2, but there's a lot of pretty good action going on before. I got some really good pictures and stuff. The first year we went out there, and if you go back and watch our 2020 pre-stuff, actually was really good. It was better than my pre-stuff last year, which actually I got a lot of views last year. So that's what we're going to do Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got a ride. If any of you want to go with us on a ride, we are going to go out to Hewlett, and we're going to the Ham Jam, which is also known as Pantyless Wednesday. There'll be a few girls out there like that, but it is against the law to show it. So we're going to go out there. We're probably going to leave, same thing, probably around 9 o'clock. We haven't got a spot. We were going to pick where Boss Hoss used to be, but they're moving, so we don't know. We may end up just meeting out in Spearfish out at the Perkins where we met last year. And if you want to come out early, maybe we'll eat breakfast together, whatever. So that, and then we're going to go out there and do a ride all the way out to Hewlett. We'll be out there for lunchtime for the Ham Jam. What it is they roast these giant pigs, and they have all the stuff, and the food's just a donation. They have bands playing out there. It's a good crowd. And
Tucker Bear says that the Chip has a $1,500 super exclusive package. It sounds excellent.
I don't know. Haven't looked into that. But yeah, there's all kinds of VIP. They're doing all kinds of stuff. The new CO out there. So after we do the Ham Jam, we're going to ride out to Sundance, and we're going to go check out some of the burnouts. And then after that, we'll be back in the Sturgis before dark. So that's if you want to do a ride on this Wednesday. So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You should already know where we're at from the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. There's our plan. So there. So there's an opportunity. You can ride with us twice. If you get up really early, you could ride with us on Monday morning. We're going to go out to Deadwood. So I don't know what time we got out there last year. So now we're not going to be parking in the row riding with people, so we'll have to find a place to park. So we're probably going to get out there early too, probably 8 or 9 o'clock. We're probably going to be out there too. From Sturgis, we'll be leaving early, around 8 o'clock probably. And don't take long to get out to Deadwood.
No.
So that way we get a good place to park.
30 minutes.
And then we can get all the pre-stuff.
Yeah, okay, John.
We're hoping, but I think the Rusty Wallace ride
leaves from the
what day is that?
That's Wednesday, the Hewlett ride.
Yeah, see, so we're going to miss that one too. So I'm missing all the rides. Next year, we're not doing any of that. We're not doing Painless Wednesday. We're not going to do...
See, we're doing it this year because we didn't do it last year.
Yeah. No, we did.
No.
Well, we didn't do the Ham Jam. We did Painless. We did
Topless Tuesday. We didn't go Wednesday to Hewlett.
No.
We were going to, and then we all had that scheduled, but there was just so much going on. Staying at the Chip, there was just...
So next year is going to be different because it looks like right now the Chip's very interested in us staying there the whole time and filming everything that's going on there. You can't believe they have stuff going on at Bikini Beach all the time. I'll have plenty of stuff for Patreon because they say after 2 o'clock at
Yes.
Bikini
To
Beach,
get our numbers.
it's a wild time. So we'll have plenty of stuff to put on for Patreon. So there's a lot of neat stuff. And
Uh,
you have the lady that owns the Beaver Bar? You have her phone number?
mm-mm. It was Mitch. Mitch, when are you guys going to get here? I need Diane to help me Tuesday if you guys are here.
So yeah, Tuesday she's doing a fashion show down at 160 Biker Chick, but it won't be live. It's going to be something we put up at another date, closer to the rally. So we got a lot of videos coming up closer to the rally. So
We
next,
tried last year. Well, it's not. It's the original Saloon number 10. It's
Not
not
the
the
real.
one they say. The original Saloon 10 is
The-
now called Wild Bill's Bar. There is another number 10 saloon that claims to have the chair. But anyway, we tried to get a hold of the
We
guy
can-
at Wild Bill's.
yeah, we couldn't
And
get him
last year we couldn't get him. He was too busy. He
But
was
it ended
finding
up
another
being,
bar.
if you look at that chair that's up there, look at it really good. From a chair that's supposed to be from the 1800s. Well, that was one of the, well, if you go back and watch our video in 2020, it explains a lot of this. So you just think, the guy, Wild Bill, came from the East Coast. So you're going to strap a chair, your personal chair, to your horse and drag it to South Dakota, right? That's one of your priority things. Instead of having a chair that's built with the wood that they have out here. So let that go with you. Also, that chair that's up there, it's got some rivets in it. Rivets weren't designed yet back in the 1800s. So there's a bunch of neat stuff. You can go back and watch our video in 2020, and it explains a lot of stuff. Nobody says,
Potential Whites ride. There you go. That'd be cool. So our meet and greet is Monday, August 8th. Kathmandu, 3 o'clock till whenever.
Phil
I have
says
your cell phone. Okay. So text me, Phil, and we can get all the details. He said he wants to ride with us Tuesday and Wednesday. I think he went on a ride with us last year, Phil. I'm pretty sure. Sturgis from Kansas, and we'll be there. Yep, I know. No action Tuesday. You're slipping.
well, it's actually when I film it, I don't look at it anyway. I don't see it till it's over.
We have a film crew that's going to be there that's going to film it for us, so he's not going to miss anything.
I'll get to edit it.
Yep.
And
2023, they're going to have a ride. Okay, that sounds good. Ride's going to have a ride in 2023. Equals to $31 a night at the Chip. So that's not bad, I guess. That's
No.
what Jay Bird said.
it's cheap.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan, for I'll look into it. Okay. And Chip's late. What you been doing, Chip? You're slacking. He must have been out barbecuing, I bet. Right there, making the videos. Yeah. Chip, Diane said she'll do it, but we won't be there. Won't be there till the 30th. Dang it. They're staying in Spearfish. All right. Nobody's going to be out here. We might have to switch it to the next Tuesday.
She wants to do it tomorrow.
I don't know. It's not tomorrow. It's 2 more days. I don't really want to do it by myself. Lady Tim, looks like there's other I was moving up to the farm. I had to take it over and do the back out. So no vacation this year. Dang it. That's no fun. Started packing today. Crazy excited. I know. It's getting close. The Wild Bill Bar is more authentic. Yes.
Yes. If you go in there, they've got pictures. Actually, you can go downstairs for a price, and you can actually see the real bar. Because
Okay,
what you
Chip.
need to know is Main Street right now, actually where Saloon 10 is at, it's actually 10 feet underground.
Yeah.
Is where the real town was. Actually, that part of the street was not there yet. So there's a lot of, you got to go back and look at the history and see what's really going on. But if you listen to Saloon 10 when they tell you the story, they don't tell you that it's factual. They tell you, hey, let me tell you a story. Well, nobody says a story has to be true.
The girl with the long dark hair, the very first girl that talked to us was our thing.
Waitress.
Switch it, Diane said. I know. I wish. I don't know. I'll have to call.
We might do
Annette.
something else. We might be able to do another one. We'll see. We'll see how she does. I don't know.
So I think we're caught up again.
All right. So pretty exciting. A lot of things are going on here in Sturgis already. The dealership's got all their big tents up. There's a whole bunch of them. They got a couple extra that they didn't have last year.
15
Those are
minutes.
all up. They got almost all the bikes underneath the tent now. I think I posted some pictures of that. I think I did. But some of them on Patreon. And what else we got going on? Hill City and Keystone, they're all gearing up for the rally. All excited. That's the only thing different just to let you know if you've never been to this rally before, this is the only rally that you'll ever find anywhere in the United States, Mexico, or anywhere else you go across Canada, anywhere you go, that every town around here welcomes the bikers. And you're going to hear that. You're going to hear from the Chamber of Commerce's that we've talked to. You're going to hear from different people that are here, official people, that even the governor, she's all on board for this. Why? Because this brings a lot of money. You know,
Into the
places,
state,
you know, it's not
just
like,
Sturgis.
you know, if you've never been to a rally, Daytona hates us, hates anybody that has a motorcycle. That's why it's really not the Daytona bike rally anymore. It's actually the Ormond Beach rally. Myrtle Beach is the same way. Myrtle Beach just passed a whole bunch of stupid laws that if they feel that your bike's too loud, the officer, if he feels that it's too loud, he can now write you a ticket. It has nothing to do with decibels anymore. So why? Because Myrtle Beach does not want motorcycles to come through their town. Myrtle's Inlet. No, Ormond, what's it called?
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach
Murder Beach.
is Myrtle's Inlet.
Yeah, Myrtle's Inlet.
Myrtle's Inlet is where all the bars are at, and that's where everything's going on at. So when you go to a lot of these towns, you see they really don't want bikers there. And so you got to work around it. Here, you go to these towns, just like Hill City. They block a whole street off just bikes are the only ones allowed to park on their streets. And Keystone's got a parking lot up there that normally you pay $5 for. You get to park free during the rally. Only motorcycles get to park in there. So there's a lot of these little towns. Hewlett, they closed a whole darn two main streets there. They make you drive through the back street if you got a car. No cars are nowhere near after about 8 o'clock in the morning till after it's way over 4 or 5 in the afternoon. No car can even drive on their main drag, and that's a highway going through there. And you get to park down the middle of the street, on the sides, just like down here in Sturgis. So you don't see that in any other town that you go to. Oh yeah, Daytona does Main Street, but they let the stupid cars drive through there all last year. Oh, maybe for an hour or so they'll stop cars going through. Screw that. They should stop it all the time, you know. But they don't, and because they don't care. And so you see a lot of this, just like down at Myrtle's Inlet down there. 11 o'clock at night, it's probably a half a mile long, if it's a mile long, of all the bars there. And at 11 o'clock at night, there's more freaking cars and trucks driving up and down there than there is bikes. It's pretty sad that you close it off, bikes only. It's no big deal to go around. New Hampshire is the exact same way. Laconia, they can fix it to where only bikes, down there one little road it is, but all these people going up and down the hill, it's backed up for hours to try to get down there because all these stupid cars are driving around. What's going on? What's going on? I want to miss something. Keep your ass home and watch it on TV.
Well, heck, Mike's going to be up here too.
Yeah. That's what it costs.
Oh, so Devin's got, or Wyatt has got a world map and a U.S. map that you can pin where you're from.
Okay, that's pretty neat. We see that in a lot of places. They had that over the Iron Horse today when I was over there. I seen that big map they had by the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. And somebody just asked a question. I forgot what it was now. I don't know. I just had it in my head and now it's gone. Oh, Rod wants to know, at post-rally, where's the best place to stay, at a cabin or a motel? So I think he wants to come up like after the rally. I would say a motel because then you got a bathroom. Most of the cabins don't have bathrooms.
Depends on what you want to do. Do you want to do riding? See, if just like we are now, we're going to do all of our riding. We're in Rapid City. You're going to get a better price in Rapid City than you are anywhere else around here, in Sturgis or any place else after the rally. Most of these campgrounds all closed down. The only thing that's open after we leave here is Kickstands is open, Days Inn is open, Sturgis RV Park, they're open. That's about it. That's probably the three main ones that are open. Oh, Susie's, not Susie, but No Name's open.
No Name's open year-round.
No Name's open, not year-round. They're closed during the winter. Almost everybody's closed during the winter, other than, is that somebody spamming us again?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, somebody needs to hit that spammer there.
Ryder X, get him. Because I think Mike's gone.
Oh, they already got him.
All right.
E-Dog.
There was George Floyd was on too.
And so, yeah, they got all those. I think they got
I
them
miss
all.
green. Yeah, it's
Ryder X
nice.
got 'em
It's
all.
pretty green right now because it was, it's been raining out here like in late afternoon, so it's keeping everything nice and green. It's really pretty out here.
So,
Motel will keep my wife happy. There you go. Yeah,
So,
if you're
Rapid City is-
if you're contemplating a cabin or a motel, I would pick a motel if it's after the rally because you're going to have your own bathroom.
and you have clean sheets. People are going to come in there and change everything.
No,
So,
there's another one.
they got them all.
All right.
You're seeing them because you're on the main
All right.
one.
Yeah, he's got them. Okay.
So yeah, so it's
Happy
spammers
wife,
out
happy
there.
life, right?
So yeah, I would do Rapid City is where I would stay. You're because the traffic's not going to be so bad. What you want to do is just stay away from the holidays. Don't want to be anywhere near out here over Labor Day weekends, anywhere near that. Uh, Even though you ride, if you do any of the good riding, like spearfish and stuff, you want to stay away from the
Oh,
weekends.
there you go.
Because the weekends here, you have the tourists here, you got the local people that are driving around. So traffic gets really bad here on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's like us. We were planning on starting our ride tomorrow, which we're going to do one before it gets to be 108 degrees. We're going to get one done tomorrow. And hopefully Tuesday it's supposed to get back into the 80s. Hopefully we can get 2 of them done tomorrow, on Tuesday. And then we're going to try to get all of our
Wednesday.
rides done.
Tuesday's going to be 108. No, Monday is.
Monday is.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Tuesday's a
Yeah.
cooler day. So we're going to try to get all of our rides done this week, and then we'll be showing those coming up. We're going to do a lot more. We're going to show you places to eat on the way. We're going to show you where
Places
you
to
can
stop while you're on the ride.
and what to look for, and where the turns are at, which
5
way
minutes.
you should go to get all the best things. We've got 5 minutes left before we end up the night.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we have any more.
I don't see any more questions.
So I think we got our spammers on there. Ryder X
Thanks to our,
Ryder X was busy
yep.
tonight.
there you
He's
go.
been
He's
catching
on it.
them. Maybe he got him a anti-bot thing that he could get him with. He got him pretty quick there.
Yeah, he did.
By the time I looked for them, they were gone. And so yeah, we appreciate that. All you that are our
Moderator.
yeah, that's it, moderators. Flies everywhere.
Oh, bring your fly swatter.
No matter what you do.
I'm telling you.
No matter if you're staying in a motel room, if you're staying in a cabin, a tent,
Maybe that's
definitely
what we
a
should
tent.
buy some fly swatters and give them away at our meet
Yeah.
and greet.
I don't have enough time to order any Bob and Tam ones.
I don't know. We'll have to see. All righty. So I guess.
So there's a lot going on.
I know you answered this question,
Wonder
but I
Charter.
missed your reply. Are the big vendors set up yet?
No,
Hot Leathers is here.
the truck's here, but they're
Yeah,
not set
They're
up.
not set up.
There's also what's the whiskey?
Oh, Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniel trailer sitting back here. It's been here since we've been here. I don't know what's in it. It's probably the displays are in there. But a lot of the trucks that are coming in now are starting. We're probably going to start seeing next week, starting Monday and Tuesday. We'll probably start seeing
Okay,
more
thanks,
tents
Frank.
come up. Joey set up.
Joey. Oh, Johnny.
Johnny.
The vendor across the street from
Our
the
very
museum
first contact person that ever met us here and said,
that ever recognized us. The first
And,
person that ever
Yep,
recognized
he watches us often. He doesn't
Yeah.
have a comment, but he always sees our
Yeah.
our channel. And
Well, that's
we haven't
exciting.
had a chance to talk to him yet.
Yeah.
But he's almost got his whole booth. He'll probably be selling food here soon.
Yeah,
He's got all kinds of good food down there.
Yeah,
He's
he
right
does.
across from the museum. So if you want rally food, that's where we've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
got good food.
He's
Yes,
got
he does.
variety of everything.
He's got a big variety. He's got chicken fingers. He's got Chinese food. He's got
Mexican food.
Yep, fajitas and steak. What do you call them? Cheese steaks. He's got all kinds of stuff. So he's got good food, and he's got brewed iced tea. So around here, you can't find that very often. This is fountain tea.
Clint asked if there isn't moderators for Facebook. Yeah, it's only for
Candy?
YouTube if you're watching YouTube.
When are you getting here, Candy, and where are you staying? How do you like your Mavic Pro 2?
I like it pretty much so far. I haven't played with it a lot. Well, the reason I got it more than
Oh,
anything
here,
else.
come here. They wanted to know who our waitress was. We
They
said
forgot.
we've seen all these people. This is our lovely waitress right here.
Hello.
Tell me your first name.
My first name, Daniela.
There you go.
Mela.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh,
A lot of
Almost
20.
25.
Oh,
There you
nice. Are you
go.
going to celebrate her birthday while you're here?
Yes. in
Oh.
3
what's
days.
All
In 3
right.
days. All right. There you go.
All right.
So this is our waitress. Everybody kept asking. They said, which one was your waitress? I
Well, I
said,
see people come and
"Who was
go
back
too,
here?"
so it's not everybody might be on here from the beginning when you first came on.
Okay, I'm from Colombia.
There you
I'm
go.
an electrical engineer. I am 24 years old, and now I'm doing a cultural exchange here,
There you go.
and I'm excited. I'm worrying about the
So is
rally
this-
because
is
it's
this-
my first time here.
So it's first time to America?
No, it's my second time. The last
Okay.
summer I was in Kingston, and
Please don't. Okay.
at that one was, well, the rally over there is more familiar, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
like here, so.
Okay.
This
You'll
will
have a lot of fun
This
this
will be
year.
all the biker guys.
You'll have a lot of fun. You get a lot of tips too here.
Yeah, you will.
I hope that. See you at the rally, guys.
All righty.
Bye.
So that's our waitress.
Yeah.
And she's here actually. She's a student. So she's
Exchange student, yeah.
So she's come over
She's
here for
what did she say? An electrical engineer?
yeah.
There you
That's kind of
go.
neat. Go back to Columbia and fix
Right,
that damn
Rex said
electrical.
she'll buy her a drink.
Yeah.
You can't get my name tattooed on you, but you can buy another woman a drink. 25 is perfect. Yeah.
That's right.
Any age is
The other girl was
perfect
24 too. I said,
for
it looks like
Ken.
well, the guy that actually owns the new bar
Yeah.
here,
Art even says lovely.
he's actually from Turkey.
Yeah.
So he may be, which it is, there's a lot of the kids that are working here are foreign kids. So he may have a deal where he's set up with a lot of these foreign exchange students coming in to give them jobs.
There you go.
So it's kind of neat. Something different. We've never had that really here in Sturgis, that we had a lot of foreigners come over from other countries and work. I've seen some Canadian girls and stuff like that, but I mean from over the pond. I'm not
See?
saying there wasn't.
Beauty and brains. How about that?
So yeah, pretty neat. So it's gonna be. I think
Neil
it's
says,
gonna,
come on out. I'm alone in my big cabin.
I think this is going to be a really great rally. I think it's not going to be too awful crowded, and but I mean, who knows? There's a lot of people. I think at the last minute here, I see people saying, "Hey, I'm bringing my tent. I'm just going to see what's going on." And so yes, you're always going to find a tent spot, and there's tent spots that are $10 a night. Depends on where you want to go. One sexy biker chick's got her place right off the street here. I think it's 35, 40.
Something like that.
And she can
You've
give
got
free breakfast.
bathrooms and
Yeah.
showers there, and I think
free
they serve breakfast
Hot
every
breakfast,
day.
I think he said every day.
So,
So that's right there.
and it's right here on Main Street. So you're
Well,
kind
block
of
off Main.
well,
Right
it's
across from the Iron
It's
Horse.
on LaSalle.
Yeah.
So
It's on the side
how's it
street.
going
So,
today, Bob and Tim? Hot and a lot of flies.
yep.
That's how
It's 100 degrees today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 108. Then it's supposed to cool down into the high 80s, and then the rest of the week's going to be middle 90s.
There they said, Chip says, legend is a must-do. I love my shocks.
Yep. And we had Rick Wreck put ours on. We had some issues with Legends, the company itself, and we actually got to talk to the guy from
The YouTube.
yeah, and
the
actually
social media guy.
he had no
from
idea
Legends.
that their marketing department blew us off.
Hi, traveler.
But that's okay. And,
All right. So we're all caught up again.
Yep.
Oh, there's Nomad. What'd he say? I need a rally wife. I know he says, oh, that age is perfect. That any age is perfect for
breathing.
yes.
As long as it'll fog a mirror up, you're doing good.
I'm a stationary engineer. I mean, trash man. Well, that's what they called it. Remember back
Yeah,
in the
sanitation
70s, they
engineer,
would
yeah.
call them that. Sanitation
I knew a guy
engineer.
that used to be a trash man, and they said, "Oh, they changed my title. I'm a sanitation engineer."
Yeah.
What's that? Trash man.
Yep, one of my uncles did that. I know I used to watch Sesame Street with the girls, and it's like, I have an uncle that's a bus driver. I have an uncle that's a trash man. I could live on Sesame Street. All right, are we done?
I guess.
All right, so thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really enjoyed it. Hey, Art, you guys will have to come up and see us. We'll be home probably. We'll be in California on the 23rd and 24th of
I'm a
August.
doctor.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.
And
Life and I are coming out on the 10th. Okay, Justin, where you guys staying at? So, mechanical engineer is great with my hands. Are you sure you're not an Italian, Tim? Why? Do I talk with my hands? Okay, Sandy, have a great week. Keep it on two wheels. You too. And ride safe on your way out here. If we don't talk to you guys before you're heading out, you guys all be safe. Keep an eye on the road. Look twice. Just be careful.
so right now
Get
we're
out
planning
here
on
safe.
another live on Sunday. I don't know if we'll do anything live in between this, but we might. If something comes up that looks like something's really going on, maybe we'll do a live from the dealership or something like that. But most of the places here really aren't going to be open till that 30th. So like the dealerships and stuff, I thought about maybe doing a live today from the Indian dealer, but they're closed too. And
Yeah, a lot of places. Well,
yeah, a lot of them aren't. We're not near rally time, so probably
Yeah.
won't be till July 30th before everything's open here on Saturdays and Sundays. So we were originally going to be over at the Iron Horse, but they close at 7 tonight, and
Yeah.
so we're going to go over there because we're meeting with him next week, and 'cause we already met with him here, but we didn't do it live. From
But
here.
next week, I think they're going to start open until later. So
Yeah.
maybe next week, next Sunday, we can do it
Yeah.
from there.
So we just kind of want to bounce around some of these bars to show you some of the different people that are
Don't
working
forget to
and
hit
things
that
like
like
that.
button. Give us a
And
thumbs up.
so pretty neat, and we had a good time here at the One Eye Jacks. Never done a live from here.
Flies.
And they turned to me, well, we were going to do it like here last week, but they had the stereos up so freaking loud. They was playing music. I was like, there's no way we can go. Well, then we were down at One Sexy Biker Chick, and she knew the girl that's running the bar. She called her and said, ended up being the DJ, walked all the way down there to where we were at. to see what it took for us to get down here
Well, he's
today.
got our number because he just called
I
when he
know.
was up there. I don't know why he just didn't call.
But that was fine. He
yeah.
came in and he's like, "Hi guys." I'm like, "Hi, how's it going?" He says, "Oh, I'm
You
here
guys
to
wanna
find
do a
about the live." I'm like, "Okay."
You walked all the way down here for that?
She could have just called and said, and they said, "What do you guys need? What do you need?" I said, "Well, we just need the music turned down a little bit so I don't get copyrighted ding." He says, "Oh, I can do that. You want to do outside or inside?" I said, "Well, probably inside. It's 100 freaking degrees outside." He goes, "Well, the main bar is where everybody's at." I said, "Well, we don't really
Show people.
We don't really, well, chicken bone lady. But I mean, normally we don't show people because a lot of people get weird when you show the camera behind them or they see you're filming something. So we try not to do that on our lives. Normal time, I don't care. But during lives, we don't. And so, like when we bring the girls up, we just turn the computer. Not a big deal. So, with that, let me look at your last couple comments. She's right. Oh, she's signing the bill.
I'm signing the check.
Let's see if there's anything else. Everybody's saying adios, muchacho.
Thanks
That
for
says
coming
night to
out,
the Badin
hanging out with us.
channel.
We love all you guys. Like I said, be safe coming out. We'll see you next Sunday, if not before.
Then we got a whole bunch of videos coming out. What do you want to say?
Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
Started using her different shampoo and her hair turned more blonde.
I wanted to grow. It won't grow. It keeps
Well, at least you're not
shrinking.
losing it.
I guess I have to be
Never
thankful
happy.
I have hair.
That's
I
right.
thank God
There's a
every
lot
day
of there's a
I
lot
have
of
hair.
coming to Myrtle Beach again. Not for the fall rally. We're not coming. We have tentatively have the spring rally set up to come to Myrtle, but that could change. I hear that actually. That's
Don't
what-
say that too loud. Steven's probably on still.
Yeah.
You'll bust this bubble. Looking for your Iron Mountain ride. Okay. We'll put that up as soon as we do it, which will
Well,
probably
not
be
soon.
Tuesday.
Well, I won't come up that fast. Probably won't come up till next week.
Well, after Tuesday. Because we still got all of our little town rides to do.
Yeah. So I want to get up all my towns that we've got. I got 3 of them. Two are done. One's got to finish it. And then so I seen that at one sexy biker chick. I said, "There, that fits you. You need to put this on your helmet." And she handed it to her. So she's gonna stick that on one of her helmets. I don't know which one.
Yep.
One of them, either half helmet or the other helmet's white. I guess it looks better on the full face. I guess. Okay, so with that, we're gonna leave you guys. We made it to we're over 2 hours. So we appreciate that. Thank Ryder X for getting all those bad people off.
Yeah.
They didn't swamp us this time, so we do appreciate that.
You got them good. Thanks.
So monitors, always great to have you around. Keep checking out. We do have our bobbandtams.com. If you subscribe to that and get the bounce back email, which you should check your spam, and we're going to be doing newsletters. She's going to start doing them daily once the rally starts, giving you a night ahead where we're going to be. So if you guys want to check us out.
Unless
or
he
know
gets
what
up in
we're
the morning and changes his mind.
doing, which sometimes that happens.
Yes, he does.
Because sometimes we hear something's going on or the weather or something like that. You know, if it's 110 degrees, we're not going to go. I don't know where we're going to go.
So how true is that, Art?
But
Art knows us pretty good. He says he likes the sweet part. All right, we'll get that up too soon. We've got a lot of videos coming up. I'm glad we're ahead because last year we were way behind on all of our videos.
But so tomorrow's supposed to be really hot, so we're going to do our ride, and then I'm going to finish up a lot of the videos that we've already filmed, and they'll be ready to be put out. So that's why I said we may get to the point where you may be seeing a morning video and an afternoon video, an evening video, afternoon, depending on where you're at. If you're up in Alaska, it's 3 in the afternoon or 4. So, but if you're down on the West Coast, East Coast, it's like 9 o'clock it comes out. So
I have to do it on this one.
But
He wanted to know if we're getting the emails yet from the chat thing. I have to look it up on our. Oh man, they're crazy.
Not as bad as it was when we
Flies.
first got here when we was eating. Food was pretty good here, though. We had fish and chips today, and actually, she wasn't very hungry. We had
I was saving room for an ice cream afterwards.
who gave us the card?
Oh, we want to thank Grandpa Dude. He gave us a gift card for Outback, and that's where we ate lunch at today.
Pretty much covered our steaks today
It
and
did.
some teas that we had, so it was pretty good.
Yep.
And it was good food, and we appreciate that gift card. We finally
Yep.
spent it.
Yep, we
Carrying
did.
around my wallet
I was
forever.
gonna text him and tell him that we went there today.
Can't see my glasses are all
I
messed up.
know.
Oh, see.
Now Neil's on. All right, we gotta hurry up too because I gotta go potty.
Yeah, I haven't gone out the whole time I've been here.
I know. I can't believe that.
Holy
It's
Jennifer
not like
Jupiter,
him.
man. It's too
No,
hot.
I told you we didn't do it yet. Tim is a sweetheart. Bob is a great friend. Oh, thanks, Art. Art's a great guy too. He's one of our good friends. He's
Yeah. Old
been
riding
around
buddy.
for a long
He needs to
time.
retire, so or then take a month's vacation. I want to do art. I got 2 rides I want to do. I want to do up the coast and film all that. And then I want to do Route 66 from Arizona, because we've already done it all the way up to Arizona. Arizona all the way to at least St. Louis, and with no time frame. We'll stop whenever we get tired of riding, and we'll look at stuff and take a lot of you can take
So
pictures
Joe,
and
no,
video.
it didn't go through yet. I haven't gotten any.
So yes, Art, you need to do something. Either take a leave of absence. I think arthritis is hurting you. I ought to go to the doctor.
In your back, in your leg.
I think you're good for California is a year of disability.
Okay, Monica, I got your email. Sounds good.
So you can always
Right.
email us. So with that, we're going to leave you guys. We thank all of you for coming on tonight. Had a great crowd.
Did they change the bear picture? He's still the same one-eyed Jack.
It really didn't change
that,
nothing here.
no.
Everything's pretty much. The only thing that I see that I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but the big tents that they had out front where you could sit under aren't there. I'm not saying I didn't ask
Long
him.
time ago.
If I
We
see him,
weren't
I'll ask
doing
him.
videos.
But they got a bunch of little umbrellas. They got brand new little bar tables. I think he said Budweiser or something on them. And
Is that the bear picture you're asking about?
we've
Right,
been
Rex
to the
hasn't been here.
Redwoods. Yes, we have done. Me and Art have done the Redwoods in California. We've rode all that, but we never filmed. We didn't do YouTube back then. So yes, we want.
Took a lot of pictures, but that was
Yes.
it.
And we've seen a lot of things. I see a lot of guys do YouTube videos on the West Coast, and they all miss the great places to stop. Believe me, I've spent back when we didn't have all this YouTube stuff. We did stuff.
Internet.
Yeah, I looked up stuff in books, and I looked stuff up on the internet, and just did searches and all that. And I found a lot of great places to stop. We've seen seals giving birth, and we've seen hundreds and hundreds of elk in a park, not in a
We
grazing.
saw Black Beach, which is full of
I don't talk
volcanoes.
about all my secrets.
Well, there's a bunch of different places.
So
we
the bear
saw.
picture is behind us.
Yeah.
That's Jack the bear.
Yeah. The one-eyed Jack.
My new rally wife. I said good night. Who's his new rally wife?
I guess me. I don't know. Who is it? Is it Karen? I don't know. What did he say?
Maybe it's one of those girls.
Oh, yeah. Is that Neil? Yes. Or not
No,
Neil.
it was Red Rex.
Ken. Oh.
All right, so we're leaving you because it's getting late. We need to get moving. And
Time for ice cream.
Charlie probably needs to go outside.
Right. Oh, yeah. We left at 9 this morning. See you all. Thanks for hanging
Got the
out.
other air conditioner working.
Yep.
Well, there's working. I got there early this morning and fixed the air conditioner
Yes,
because
you did.
it's going to be 108 degrees tomorrow. We're going to sweat our butts off. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for hanging
This is it.
out.